So no more speak of hookers. Yeah, there we go.
What's this about, hookers?
Yeah, no hookers.
No hookers?
X-nay on the hooker, eh?
All right, so we're not
Okay.
talking about the dead hooker that you're stashing under the bed.
No dead hookers in the
No,
stash.
no.
There's no stashed dead hookers.
Oh, okay, that's
Wow,
your story. That's your story.
I was going to say if they were wanting to know when it came to where can I put this where I can see it? No, not the dead hooker. YouTube is going to absolutely
I'd
drop
like to say
us.
hello to our new listeners from the NSA.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for the show. And let's be clear.
With 20% less dead hookers.
Let's be clear. Any talk of dead hookers are referencing not them being here, but them being in Dune's house.
No, we're not. No. See, you people that don't tune in to the video stream don't know what you.
I'm not
they don't know what they're missing. They have no idea. They just don't realize.
I'm not saying there's dead hookers in Dude's house.
No.
I'm totally not saying that.
No, you wouldn't say that.
No, but you might want to check that out.
You might wonder why I keep the room so dark.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Wow. That's why we can't have nice things.
See, all you have to do, Dune, is say we got to stop talking about the hookers, and it turns into this is the Dune and Dead Hooker Show.
The Dune and Dead Hooker Show live. Wow.
We're gonna go all weekend at Bernie's.
I was going to say, yeah. I went all. I'm so glad that I put in. I should have put that into the thing for YouTube, the description.
Yeah.
I should have totally done that. Oh well.
Want to listen to a show about dead hookers?
Yeah.
Dune and Bob Show Sundays.
You know what they call that? That's called clickbait.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. That's what they call when people.
I don't know. Has dead hookers been used as clickbait?
Probably.
Usually people are into hookers that are still alive. But then again, there are people into necrophilia. So I suppose
there's weird people everywhere.
Now, do you have to pay for a dead hooker? If you hire the services of a dead hooker, I guess the pimp would still need his cut.
We'll have to discuss this because we'll say, you guys no idea what you guys missed when we're.
You would think a dead hooker would be cheaper.
The pre-show talk is very risque.
You know what? On the one hand, the dead hooker, you save money because the hooker doesn't need a cut. But on the other hand, there's the maintenance and the cleanup and all that. So that might make for an expensive. This is a very interesting topic here.
Let's take a break from hookers. Do you have an opening song?
I think we can make that happen.
And we'll get right back to the hookers.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could totally make that happen.
We got 1 minute and 40 seconds to talk about hookers.
Dead hookers.
Then we have to.
You're putting the kibosh on the dead hookers once they go on the stream?
No, well, you can't just start the show. Hey, dead hookers. Well, you could.
Oh, watch me.
Oh. Okay.
What have you learned? Have you learned nothing, dude? If you say, well, you can't.
I've learned
I do it. Then I do it.
That's true. Well, I should give this guy. I should tweet. I should send this guy the link to the show. Okay. I'm gonna wait until we actually push the button.
Push the button.
And I'm gonna go ahead and start. Do I got that one pushed over there? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna start up the Liam streams.
Okay.
Because that just happened.
The Liam streams are starting now?
Liam streams are live.
Dead hookers.
On the Liam streams today. On the Dune and Bob Show. That's it.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, you need to be watching us on YouTube every week. Is what
That's
you
right.
need to be doing.
Be like Chris would say.
Nice.
That's right. That's what he says.
And like Dune's Dune neighbor would say.
I should totally start that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, lots of messages.
All the dead hookers writing in?
All the dead hookers are writing in. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No, there we go.
No, don't turn the camera to where they can see the dead hooker.
No, that's the trick.
Yeah.
Okay, starting that up. Starting this up, and then I think it is started, right? Yeah.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock! Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact! Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone.
Now, funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I know that, dude. You're mocking me, aren't you? Sure. That monkey's might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh! My heart just stopped! Ah, there it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Dead hookers.
Dead hookers today on the Dune and Bob Show. Hey, it is Sunday, February 26th, 2017. I just realized that it may not have been a great idea to send the link to the Cox dude that just fixed the internet over here.
Yeah,
because he goes, I just fixed this guy's radio that does. The first thing he says is dead hookers.
Well, I had to explain because Dune said, well...
Oh, it's got to be. Oh, it's Dune. Now it's Dune did it. Right?
Well, you were the one that thought I was going to say something about a hooker.
I did. I really thought you were. I thought you were going down the hooker highway. I thought you were going there. I did.
You thought I was going there with the story.
I thought you were going there. Yes.
I was talking about people who were drinking, and because this guy brought home a bunch of alcohol, and they drank it, and they got a hangover. That was.
I did say this was an HBRadio.com Dune and Bob show. Yeah, I did.
It's February.
It's February, and there's a 21.7 in there somewhere.
So at some point,
legally have to do that there.
So of course, you know me, I love a good running gag, and so I just start talking about Dune hiding dead hookers in his house.
Yes, exactly. Of course,
because we want the NSA to listen. I'm trying to do what I can to boost the listener count.
It's really fun. That I'm sitting there. Johnny's talking to me, and he's talking about somebody bringing something home, and all of a sudden, hooker jumps into my head. I thought you were going to say that somebody brought a hooker home. And I'm thinking, where does that even come from?
Let's be clear. Jack did not bring home a hooker.
If you're wondering,
get that out of the way.
Liquor, yes. Hooker, no.
No. So Dune told me, well, we're going to connect soon, so we got to stop the hooker talk.
What
does Gators do?
First thing out of the chute is hookers.
And then
the first thing out of the chute.
The dude's like, we can't start the show with dead hookers.
Start the show with, what's Johnny say?
Dead hookers.
Dead hookers, that's right.
Now, I'm going to have to do some explaining.
Thank God for Boz in the background, though. Boz even makes dead hookers not a bad subject. That's the best part about it.
That is the best part about it.
Hey, the guy, if the Cox dude's out there listening, hey, how's it going? I have to, I just thought to myself, I should tell him, thank you for fixing everything. My Cox is hard again, yes! See, I don't want this guy to think I had to go over and never mind. Two good dudes had head dude. Wait, no, that came out totally wrong. We had trainer guy and trainee guy.
Trainer and trainee.
Trainer and trainee came over and fixed. It did a bang up job, by the way. I mean, I was really they replaced all the stuff around the house. And
did they bring a complimentary hooker with them?
They might have. I don't know.
Is that how the dead hooker got under
that? Maybe how the dead hooker got there. I have no idea.
Bad.
Oh, here we go.
Cox really provides a service.
Venison 88. He says, "Hey, he says hookers. Attention grabbed." I never thought about it. That's my new clipbait. Live hookers. Yeah. Never thought about that. No,
by the way,
but they fixed everything. They had to run. They had to run a new line from the box to the house, and of course, I got this nice line across the lawn for a while. But hey, you know what? It's a small price to pay for internet radio.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Wait, so there's a line across the lawn right now?
Yep, don't even care.
Okay.
And it's working. You can hear me. I can see you. The world at large is fine. You know what? What makes this even better? In my hand from last night, I have a leftover beer.
Yeah.
Japanese beer, by the way. And this is kind of how we do this thing. Is I got
the Yingling going this week.
You got the Yingling.
I
got the Tiger. There we go. But the guys, the two guys that were here working on the internet, and by the way, thanks if you're listening. They never did ask exactly what the radio show was about, because what do I tell them?
Well,
hookers? No, because you can't just say that.
Well,
because
you
if the guy
know it was gonna
if
be
the
about
dude
dead
if the
hookers.
dude tunes out right now, he's going to think the show's about this guy. I just fixed this guy's internet. They talk about hookers, man. Come on.
Well, you know my standard answer when anyone asks what the show's about.
Yes.
Titty fucking.
Exactly.
See,
the internet. Oh, I hope he wasn't like listening in a restaurant or something.
You should have told him that.
I should have beeped that out.
You should have told him that and filmed the look on his face when he just flat out said as it was something like, oh, well, we mainly talk about titty fucking.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, great. He's listening with his wife. Wow, that's great. Thank you, hubby, for going over and fixing the guy's radio who talks about hookers. That's what my husband was. You know what? Here's the thing. You got to stop and think about, what if this is like a ruse? What if this dude was actually out? No, we're not going to go there. We're not going to say the guy was out with a hooker.
Let's not bring him into this.
And he went
Let's
to
not bring him into this.
Let's not drag this good guy
Let's
down.
say hello to this nice guy's lovely wife.
Yes,
and thank her for listening.
There was no hookers involved. None.
No.
Just great work. Your husband, he does. Yes, he did great work. They fixed everything. Everything's good. It works. I am back to full mast. See, I can't even stop. Listen, guy, I'm sorry. It's Cox Internet. It's too easy to say my Cox is broken. It's a radio bit.
We've done that joke.
We've done that joke
to death.
But it still works. Works this day.
We've talked about Dune's cocks. We've talked about how he had problems with his cocks in the back.
Yes, in the back. That's right.
And you know, we've done all the Cox jokes.
We've done all the Cox jokes. I mean, come on.
And I'm sure anyone that works for Cox has heard.
Oh,
the Cox jokes.
You know when he goes and says where he works, they go where? And some of them might even go hookers. No, see, I can't. This is what. Oh my God! Come on, dude. Come on.
This is the hookers thing. A little bit Dune's fault. Mostly my fault.
Mostly your fault. I'm not taking blame for this.
I'm turning into the running gag.
Because I mean, think about it. We've gone through what? It wasn't banana pants. What the hell was it? Twinkie pants.
Twinkie pants.
Twinkie pants was a big thing for a while.
I still need to write the song Twinkie Pants.
Yeah, Twinkie Pants.
I have the song name. I just need the song now.
And the best thing tomorrow is if they go somewhere, they go, I listen to this radio show. Twinkie pants, hookers,
and titty fucking.
And
you don't even want to say it.
I don't want to say it. There's a female listening. Come on. You're not supposed to do that when you. I mean, really.
Female's kind of essential for the act.
Well, that's true.
That's
that's
just saying.
There, little bowling there. That always calms people down.
There we go.
Throw a little bowling in there. Oh well.
Yeah.
Never, always makes it good. That or
What?
I don't know where that came from.
Well, you know what, Dune. I will be nice. Since there is a female listening, I'm not going to pull out the sound effect I would normally pull out at this point in time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I laughed. He wrote me a text that says, "Hey, you can use our motto, which is, hey, you don't pay your bill, we'll cut your cocks off." But boom, see, the Cox guy gets it. Yes. You people that don't live in Kansas don't know what you're missing. See, that's exactly what it is. That's right. Thank you. You just have no idea. You miss all the fun stuff. There we go. I'm a little slow on the.
Yeah. We got dueling drums here.
That's right. Or it's this one here. Hey, they'll cut your cocks off. Shit's getting real now. Yeah. Oof. It's getting ready to happen. Yeah. But now, if you were in New York, it'd be, hey, you don't pay your bill. That's the way they take care of it there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
Anyways, so
I want you people to know out there, 20 minutes before the show, it was not going to be what it is now.
We were going to talk about golf.
We were going to talk about golf.
Nice game about golf.
I mean, if you stop and think about it, if we did a poll right now, if we took a poll, and you could call in on NHB Live for Skype if you like, and said, hey, if you have a choice, that we'll talk about golf today, or hookers
and blow.
Where did that come from?
Well, that's the saying.
Is that the saying? Oh,
it's the saying.
Johnny goes big hair 80s on me. Yeah. Hookers and blow.
Heard. So,
Hookers and blow. By the way, not to be confused with the Saturday Night Dune show, which is the 5 with Dune, which is music, not this stuff.
No.
But oh well.
No. But
I've been holding this beer this whole time talking about hookers and blow. and not drinking.
Not drinking it.
Wow,
I'm
I'm so, I keep looking under to see if the modem just shuts off because they're going, oh, we can't have this. He was so much quieter when his internet didn't work.
His finger hovering over the button, like
how
much longer are we letting this go on?
Hell yeah, we just can't. We're lucky this guy appreciated that we fixed his stuff because
this guy is infecting our cocks with
that's
hookers.
Right. Hookers and blow.
They blow. Yeah.
Oh well, but hey, truthfully though, thank you guys for fixing everything. Good. Like I said, hopefully the trainee guy's lucky, man. He's got a good trainer guy to help him out. So.
Now, are both the guys listen? Did both the guys get the link?
Oh, I have no idea. I just had the phone number for the one. So.
I see.
Yeah. So. There may not be enough hookers to go around. God, stop it! Bad Dune, bad. Come on.
See, you're just as bad at this as I am.
This is where it gets serious though, because you have to remember to start taping off of this because tomorrow is like when Realville happens when I have to go to work.
Right.
And I cannot be in work in a meeting going like, hey, so yeah, we'll have to get this fixed and those hookers. Man, whoa. They'll be going like,
your show has been known to generate water cooler talk around the office.
Yeah, they're going to say, we need to see your expenses, Mr. Dune. And that's what they call me, by the way. I walk in, hey, it's Mr. Dune in the room. Oh, great. Now he's going to send them the link now. Of course. Of course. Yes, because why not? This is what happens. The guy's going to say, this is what happens on Sundays when you go on service calls on Sundays.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, stop and think about it. I mean, you never, I'd have to put yourself in their shoes. You don't know what you're going to come into. I mean, for one thing, I mean, he walks into a house that has 4 dachshunds in it. So he's like, he doesn't know if he's going to make it out with both ankles intact. Luckily, I had him locked in the room. So everything. But boy, you should have seen him. I tell you what, when I opened up the door and they come out, they were on point. They were like, there were people in this house and they weren't invited. We want some butts. That's what they were thinking, man. They were like noses down on a mission. Oh, yeah. I mean, Simon actually went out by the fence and just barked because he knew that somebody was there.
Oh yeah, that's what Simon does. Simon's not messing around.
Oh no, he's like there was somebody in this yard. I'm pissed, and he probably still is.
I'm finding this dude.
That's right, but.
Clearly, this is the guy who planted the dead hooker.
Exactly. Right. Clearly, those two guys.
We need to track this guy down.
Those guys over there, man. Come on. Those guys. I have to ask, I wonder what the... Reggie, where the hookers, Rick?
Hey, man. Dune be having hookers up here and stuff, man. Come on, Dune be holding out. He got hookers and stuff. What up, Johnny? Hey.
Hey, Reggie.
What the hookers happening, man? Come on, Dune potty animal, man. He one of those guys that look low, laid back and stuff. Next thing you know, oh, damn. He's like, let it go. He said, boom. That's what happens. That's what happens when you have too many toys. You like flip a switch and make your voice go, oh, Reggie like. Oh, well. Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
That just happened.
Reggie pops in once in a while.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Just like the dog I heard walk in. So.
They heard you talking
They talking about, hey.
Hey, you know, come to think of it, we haven't been barking enough after what just went down here.
That's right. We haven't barked enough. We haven't thoroughly barked ourselves out. Oh, well. This happens. By the way, I think Warhawk is actually forwarding this over to iVlog, which for whatever reason doesn't like Dune and the Dune and Bob Show. I have no idea why.
Now has anyone forwarded links over to Comcast or Time Warner as well?
We probably should. We should get
all the cable people out there.
Yeah, just say, listen, you guys, I'm sorry, you don't have these cats that come and fix stuff. So there you go. I mean, on a Sunday even. Come on. I got to give him credit. The guy works on a Sunday. Come on.
Maybe tomorrow I need to start calling around to the different cable providers and start comparing their hold music again, like I did for UPS.
You know
FedEx.
What? That one. I never thought about that. Maybe we should call Cox up and see what kind of hold music they have.
Yeah, because my favorite hold music is still UPS's hold music.
I never thought about that. I have to give that a shot and see. Of course, I have to call from a number they don't know. We go, oh, great, it's the hooker guy. That's the first thing they're going to say, because I'm sure right now because I'm sure the guy has to fill out a small report, and okay, replace this, did that. Yeah, here we go. Thank you for calling. Oh, wait a second. Here, let's do this. Hang on. Let's see.
Thank you. Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Oh, God, I hate that bitch. Oh, man. She is such a freaking C word. Oh, hang on. Your business is very proud. Wait.
What?
Turn me up. God damn it. Stop talking. Shit.
Is this how hold music works?
Your call is very important to us. Please hold for the next available operator. Thank you. I'll kick your ass if you do that again.
That's how I see it really happening.
Yeah. You know,
they should have a hold person that really does it live on
that
hold.
sits there and tells you live that there's no one available to take your call.
That's right.
That would be great.
He says he won't say a thing if I give him a good. Oh, trust me, you're going to get a glowing survey from me because listen. I've been telling Johnny the whole time. I said, man, it's great. The guys, they actually care. They actually came out and because I mean, I've had both sides of having people come and fix stuff before, and you got some people just going through the motions. Man, they're going like, and nothing I can do. Bye, and off they go.
You know, I hooked this up to the line. These numbers say it's good.
Yeah,
We're going to go now.
My number said, I don't care what your numbers say. No, these guys started from one end, it worked clearly the other, and got it. I mean, everything's. They went well above and beyond. Believe me.
Yeah, because I had a problem with my cable when I was living out in Oakland, and I had Comcast. And it would speed would go down. I'd do a speed test and I'd have like nothing, and nothing's working. And I call them out there, and as soon as a repair guy came out, boom, speed test is working fine. And
of course.
They would go through the motions, and they're like, well, gee, you have like this pile of black cable in your closet. I'm like, yeah, that came with the apartment. And so they clipped that short, crimped a new end on it, and ran a new line. There you go, good as new. As soon as he leaves, speed goes to crap again.
Yes.
And I at one point I had a guy that came in. He climbed a pole. He took some meters. He's like, well, we're going to pass these readings along to our central office, and they're going to review that, and that's going to get passed along to there. And at some point, 2 or 3 months from now, they might send someone out to do something. And I'm like, okay, what does that do for me now? Well, now it's working fine. I mean, it's like, yeah, but 5 minutes from now, it's not.
That's right. You're going like, wow. Well, you didn't have these cats. You should have put them on a plane, threw them there. That you'd have been good to go.
Yeah, it would be great.
I'm flying 2 cats in from Kansas.
Yeah,
to fix my shit in Oakland. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, no, well, what eventually happened is, so I call someone in, and at this point, I am like, I've had it. I'm like, you need to do something, and so I won't let him leave because I'm like, I've had people out here,
Now you are doing the creepy thing where you're like standing in front of the door, are you?
No, I wasn't like literally holding him hostage. I was just saying, no, don't go. You've not done anything, or something to that effect. And he called his supervisor, and his supervisor comes over, and he's giving me the line, and I'm just, all you have to do is ask questions, and their theory just falls apart because they don't know. And they know they don't know. And when you point out that they don't know, then, they don't know what to do because they're not going to admit that they don't know.
They're like, oh, damn. I mean, because you stop and think about it. Listen, there are those companies out there that, they start with the obvious,
right.
turn the power on and off, check the paper in the tray.
Right.
And then give me
check
a beer.
TCP/IP settings, enable cookies.
Enable cookies, yeah, that's right. Clear your cache, whatever the hell that means.
Right. And I've done all that. And
I clear my cache every weekend. It doesn't do me any good.
So, maybe I got a little...
Not the money thing, right? No.
So I might have gotten a little snippy with the... So at some point I say to the supervisor, well, look, I keep calling people out. He's like, yeah, well, I can't keep sending people out here, like he made a comment to me like, we can't keep sending people out here. And I'm making a comment like, you got to fix this problem because I keep calling you out. So that's when I was like, okay, let's see what DSL can offer me. And I actually switched to DSL for like 3 or 4 months. And then DSL like cut my speed in half one day, and without telling me, switched me into a cheaper account with lower speed. And I'm like, well, move me back.
That was a feature, Johnny. That's what they call that.
Yeah,
that's a feature.
And when I called them up, they basically said, well, that speed's not available in your area because you're too far from our distribution center. I'm like, I had that speed up until like a half hour ago. What do you mean it's not available in my area? You either switch me back to that speed or you send me over to your cancellations department. And I switched back to Comcast. And wouldn't you know it, by then enough time had passed that they sent someone back out from the report that the guy got up the pole, and I actually had decent service in my area.
See, if you lived in Kansas, that wouldn't happen. There you go. No, it was very, like I said, because the phone call, there was 2 phone calls made. The first one I made last week, and they went through the normal steps. They reset the modem, and it kind of worked for a little while, but not really. And the really funny thing is when the guys showed up, and they said, so what's the problem? I said, well, it's my upload speed. And I kind of got this blank stare, like, they go, I don't think anybody's ever called us for that. It only makes sense because most people, if it's a download problem, because I was getting blazed, the upload was fine, or the download was fine.
Download was fine.
Download was fine. It was the upload. And I explained to him, I said, I do radio show. I have to do stuff for work and whatever. And I said, so it's really important. And they, oh, okay. So, and like I said, they stuck in and got it all fixed. So thank God it's all working now.
You know, some people are takers. Other people are givers.
I'm going to tell you this, though, that will make you smile and make you like these guys even more. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
When they were in the room where I do the broadcast from, AKA the bedroom. Yeah, this isn't the studio. Anyway, I said, now listen, I know what the first thing you're going to say is. I said, I know what you want to say. They go, oh, there's a Mac right there. Well, that's your problem. And of course, and they both kind of snickered a little bit. See, I knew you would like that. I knew you would think that was funny. Yes. They both kind of, no, we would never say that. Not to your face. But
there's your problem. You need a real computer.
That's right. That's your problem. And of course, they were nice and told me the story about the guy they went to go fix the internet. The guy still had a Windows 98 back. So I was going to ask if it was Venison. Was the dude's name Venison that you had the Windows 98
I know
computer?
that guy.
I know that guy.
Was he wearing pants?
Yeah, was he wearing pants? Because if he was, probably wasn't him.
Because I got to say, normally I say pants are optional when listening to this show, but not for you, Venison.
No.
Put your damn pants on.
Put your pants on. If you have no pants on now, stop the stream.
Last night,
pants on.
I'm sitting waiting to get my hair cut.
Oh, God, don't tell me he sent you a note. He didn't send you a picture.
And I'm reading Facebook notes. And, and Venison decided to, let the world know that he was running around the house in his underwear.
Don't need to know that.
No, now I'm picturing that. I'm sitting there waiting to get my hair cut, picturing Venison running around his house in his underwear. No one needs to picture that.
No.
So Venison,
hot chick, okay.
Yeah, Venison's not a hot chick.
Not a problem. Not a problem. No, Venison's not a hot chick. Oh,
So
the trainee's listening now. And he was the guy was cool because the really funny thing when I said the Mac thing.
Right.
The trainee guys, to go, oh yeah, because I'll explain. Yeah, well, I'll use these because they last. And he's right in there. He's yeah, they're cool. And he's going like, whatever. No, it's cool.
It's cool.
You got a good teacher there, dude. Trust me, you got a good teacher. So.
Well, there's 2 types of Mac users. Those that
hey, be careful. What? One has dead hookers, right? Right.
All right. There's 3 types of Mac.
Okay,
people.
now there's here we go.
There's the one that's with the dead hookers under.
That's right. That's right.
There's the ones that call in on
There's
Skype.
the ones that call in and say, you're on the air. Oh, there he is. You better be a pants wearing mother.
You better be wearing pants.
Yeah, I am.
Thank God.
Out again.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Look, you forgot to say why I was running around with no pants.
I don't think that's even important.
That's not relevant.
Yes, it is.
Unless there's a hot chick involved, it's not important.
No, it was a beautiful day yesterday. It was 75 degrees. It was warm out. It was hot.
It was a beautiful day until you dropped trow.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sitting here thinking to myself.
Damn right.
Now, if it was nice outside, do I go greet the Cox dudes in my skivvies? No. They're not going to come in the house and they're not fixing shit, is what they're going to fix.
Man, with 2 months of freezing weather, and all of a sudden, for 4 days, it got hot out. So it's like,
wow.
That's what shorts are for.
That's right. Hey, you know what? Here we go. I was going to say underwear are kind of shorts, I guess.
No, they're not.
Yes,
if you don't have shorts.
Because here's the problem. If you're willing to go outside in your underwear, dude, you're only like 2 beers away from free balling out the front of the house. You know that's the fact. You know it's a fact.
No.
Well, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
go outside.
Venison could walk outside his house completely naked. No one would ever know because he's got a jungle.
That's
going
true.
on
There's like
outside his house.
12 feet of grass that haven't been mowed in 22 years or something like
He'll
that.
get lost and not be able to find his house if he steps outside.
That's right.
With or without pants.
There could be hookers out in the yard right now.
There could be.
There could be. You could have 3 or 4 of them walking around going, where's...
Venison's yard lends itself very well to hiding dead hookers.
I never thought about that.
Well, see, no, the grass gets cut once every couple months.
There you go.
Every couple months. Okay, that's...
Well, yeah, it's like for the people to come around and cut it.
That's sort of like a haircut for an old guy like me. It's like a haircut every couple of months, whether I need it or not.
Wait, did you say because that's when you can afford the people to... you don't have your own, like, lawnmower? I mean, just...
It died! The damn thing died like 3 years ago.
Do the neighbors have a lawnmower you can borrow?
Nope. They have people come out and cut the grass, too.
Oh, you should totally just go out there and go, oh, dude, you're supposed to do this one, too, while you're at it. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said. I never thought about that. Whoa. This is the neighbor that gives you the internet, right?
Yep.
Hey, for the Cox guys, it's not us, and he's not stealing from Cox. It's Verizon. You don't even give a shit, do you?
No.
He's like, they're like, what?
I have permission.
They're like, I said stealing internet, and all of a sudden both of them just popped up.
No, he's not stealing internet. He just knows the neighbor's Wi-Fi password.
That's right.
And there might also be an extension cord between the two houses for power purposes.
Possibly. That's right.
Dune is not the only person that's got a line across his lawn, is what we're saying here.
There we go.
It's not across the lawn. It's across the driveway.
Oh, my God. Cox dude just wrote in. He says the wife says, you're her new favorite show. She wants to know when you guys go on. Oh, come on. She's going to be tomorrow at work. Oh, my God. They talked about hookers.
Don't forget the titty fucking.
I wasn't going to say that.
No,
Johnny,
that's
she
why
can't
I
say
said
that.
it.
She can't say that.
Oh, my.
I don't know what women talk about at work. For all we know,
I'm guessing that's not. I'm guessing when they go in the ladies' room, that is not.
There's a couch in there.
I don't even
sitting
think
there talking about something.
Johnny, we're not
in
even.
my mind, it's titty fucking.
The top 20 reasons it doesn't even get close to it. I'm thinking.
Oh, you want to bet?
Oh my God! Come on.
I'm telling you, you're sitting there on that couch in the ladies' room talking about something.
They talk about that shit.
Oh, geez.
Talking about something.
Yeah, it's, by the way, if it's nhbradio.com. We're live every Sunday, 6 to 8 Eastern time, because everything's on New York time. Thank you, owner of the station. There we go. Wow.
You don't even own the station anymore.
That's true. Oh, F you, owner of the station. That's right.
You know, I mean, technically Rico owns it now. And what? He's in Mountain Time?
Something like that. Yeah.
We should be giving all our times in Mountain Time.
Oh, yeah, but it's not as fun. Who gives times in Mountain Time? That's the kind of guy. That's the kind of guy that moves out and takes shit takes the ice cube trays from the freezer.
What?
Are you kidding? Most people don't even know Mountain Time.
I don't know where that came from.
Did someone steal your ice cube trays?
No, I just had no.
I mean, has this happened to you? This was a traumatic experience in your life.
I just realized I had a Tom
Is this
Arnold.
Why you're going around killing hookers?
No, I had a Tom Arnold flashback.
Okay.
From when he said, what kind of a sick bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer? This is how screwed in the head I've been from not having internet. This is what happens. First of all, Venison, you missed it. First of all, Johnny's trying to tell me a story at the start of the show before we even went live.
Right.
And he wants to tell me about somebody bringing home alcohol. And before he said alcohol, hookers popped into my head.
Yes.
That's what I thought he was going to say. That this dude's sister's wife's husband.
This dude that's living in his sister's house right now, in Dude's world, he brings home hookers.
So a hooker, because
and they all had a good time.
Yeah. And a good time was had by all.
Gets involved in
that's what I thought was going to happen. I mean,
because I told you they were drinking, having a good time. So I went to the beginning of the story.
God, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
So you already knew it was a happy story. They all had a good time. So
that's right.
Why you filled in hookers?
I don't know why. That's the scary part. I'm telling you,
typically a
that is what happens when I crested the number 50 a few years ago. That's what happened. That's when this whole thing started. I used to listen, the old Dune and Bob show, there was no cuss words. There was no nothing. And the next thing you know, boom. This is what happens. But
this is what happens.
This is what happens. I don't have a lot of good years left.
You've been corrupted.
I don't have a lot of good years left. I have to get those in while I can, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Only so many years left you could get away with killing hookers.
Johnny! Holy sh!
They got dead somehow, didn't they?
I just don't even. If tomorrow I'm down at the police station with a light in my face, having to explain. Oh God!
You know that
for the next 4 years you can get away with it.
This is the one. This is the one thing.
If someone turns up missing, you know?
Is the people listening? The people on here, by the way. Oh, they have what? Let's see. We have 4 kids. They got here somewhere. Oh, that's right. Okay. You were saying that's how they have 4 kids that showed up. I'm sure because of the TFing you were talking about. That's how it starts.
Well,
you start out with that part, and the next thing you know, boom. Next thing you know, there we go. I knew I had that in there somewhere.
I don't think that's the right.
I had to stall to find the right button.
I don't think that's how no, that's more of a prelude to.
That's right. Hey, you Johnny. There. Now I can say it.
See, Dune censors himself.
That's right.
Yours doesn't.
I don't give a. That's right.
Well, you do, because if you didn't, you would actually say the word.
That's true.
That's true.
If they don't learn here, they'll always learn on the street.
And you know, but by the way, they did not get to hear.
For God's sake, shut up!
They didn't get to hear that. That, by the way, if you're wondering, that's when I'm doing the show and the dogs are barking in the next room and the wife's not here.
Right. Yeah. That's how you know when Mrs. Dune's not there.
Because things like that happen.
Dune will yell at the dogs when the wife's out.
That's right, when the wife's out. Because
the best was the time that you didn't realize that.
Yeah. There's a thought for you.
Your son and the new girl he's dating come over.
My son and his
go nuts.
My son and his now wife come into the house with my wife, which I did not know this at the time. I just thought the dogs were being stupid. I didn't realize that somebody had walked into the house. So I scream at the top of my lungs for the dogs to shut up live on the air.
That lied right there.
And I think, and I'm sitting here for the people who know that are watching the video stream. There, the door's behind me, and all of a sudden I hear the door go shut, and I go, "Holy shit, somebody's here!" And then I realized after I walked out later on, I thought, "Oh my God, my son brings his then fiance, that turns out who was girlfriend at the time, over, and." Here's this voice. The first introduction to me is the voice in the back. She is expecting to see this guy come around the corner in the wife beater shirt, with a big stain of like spaghetti sauce on it and a beer.
Cigarette hanging out of your mouth.
What the what's going on here?
Can of Bud Light in hand.
Oh, absolutely. You knew that was going to happen. It's just like.
Great way to meet your parents.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. I was like, who the hell do I got around here to get a beer?
First impressions of everything.
Oh man. But anyway, so there. I guess you have to worry about that.
Anyways, so
a good time was had by all.
A few weeks ago, we started a little experiment in internet.
Yes.
And that was an experiment in, what happens if I guilt Dune into continuing to follow my Twitter account.
For the new listeners, if you're wondering, Dune is a very right-wing Trump supporter. Johnny, not so much.
No,
Venison doesn't have pants on. He doesn't count. There we go. The guy on the phone.
I was feeling the burn.
Yes. And I was going to say at 5hit Dune on Twitter. There, I'm going to plug that. They're at 5hit Dune.
Yeah.
Spelled out FIVE hit.
Yeah.
Because I used to put it the number 5 and hit and realized it looked like shit.
Yeah.
And people actually thought
that was the point of 5.
That was the whole point. But people said, "Hey, it's shit Dune." Wait a minute, this does not work.
You want the show to be the 5 hit and look like shit because you play music that's the shit.
That's the shit.
But you didn't want to be shit Dune.
It didn't want to be shit Dune. No. I want to play the shit, but I don't want to be the shit. Wait, that didn't sound right.
The whole point of this is you were trying to avoid saying shit.
I was trying to say, which I've said 5 times now.
So that's why you called it the 5 hit.
So never mind. It's the shit. There we go.
But anyway, so he's...
Censor yourself.
So I think it might have been Venison that retweeted something that I retweeted.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something pointing out... and we'll get into the seriousness of this because the point is me and Dune actually had a conversation about golf.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I didn't get angry at you. Now, were you angry at me, or were you just a little peeved at the tweet?
I was peeved at the situation of the tweet because, like I said, I think I saw it from a completely different angle that I lived.
Right.
That's why I took it as serious as I did. Because for the people that know what happens, like I said, Johnny has little to no filters when it comes to his Twitter. And
I've been filtering myself quite a bit lately, though, thinking of you, because I don't want to kill you.
I just realized for some reason my watch thought I wanted to call you. No, that's not what I want to do. There. But anyway, Johnny's filter is a little turned down, if you know what I'm saying. If you go follow Johnny, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because
Johnny Gators.
Johnny has figured out. Johnny has figured out that if he has trouble at work, and it has not yelling at work, but yelling at something he's dealing with at work, like let's say Hewlett Packard computers, something like that, anything.
Yeah.
And he asks him nightly, says, "Hey, I got a problem with this. This isn't working." And the next one is F and the F and the F and the F and the F. And that's
that negative energy's got to go somewhere.
And the reason why he just puts the F's in there is because you only have 130 characters to say that. You can only say the word F so many times in a tweet.
Sometimes it goes on for a few tweets.
Yeah, it does. It does. But that's
these days
that's
it's Hulu. It's Hulu that is getting my anger these days.
They're getting your anger
because the app times out on the TV. So I go and sit down with my eggs and my sausage to have some breakfast and watch some, Homicide Hunter. Because what's better than watching a show all about a gruesome murder while eating breakfast?
That's right.
And instead, I hit the button, and it goes, "Well, we're sorry, your session is timed out. Please, close and reopen the app." The app has no close feature.
The Cox guys are giggling right now.
Do you know how much it is to get the premium package that comes with that channel? No.
I don't know.
A lot more than it costs to
$4 million. If it's anything like it, and that's one of those things too. I am so hoping that someday they will get to the point, and I know they can do this. I know there's some egghead out there that can make this happen where you can just go literally check the boxes. This is what I want to watch.
Well, the problem
and that's what you pay for. But it isn't. Because if I want to watch, let's just say I want to watch drag racing. Well, to get that channel, I also have to have the knitting channel, the milking goats channel. There's a whole
and C-SPAN.
And C-SPAN, yes, exactly.
That's
what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Yeah, no, I get enough of that in real life.
You can't handle my tweets. You don't watch professional.
Oh, you know what? I would so be slapping somebody in the face with a pie. There's no way I could not be in C-SPAN alive. There's just no way.
But anyways, but you know what? We are getting closer to that age because for example, I was over someone's house that has the Discovery Investigations channel and got me hooked on it, and then I found out Hulu has some of the shows from it.
Cool.
And it's much cheaper for a month. So there's already becoming more options to, sign up for monthly subscriptions to things to better tailor your content. Now,
yeah, because there's lots of that. As even with Apple TV, same thing. If you already have it on your provider, you can watch it too. So I know.
And there's still free ones too.
Yeah, there's still free ones.
I love my kids' cartoons. I love my cartoons.
Of course you do.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like an old guy with no pants watching cartoons to just make it. You might as well just get the windowless van and just pull on up and say,
works.
"I got some." What?
Freedom.
What did he say? Did he say that works?
He was referring to watching cartoons with no pants. He wasn't referring to the windowless van.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I was about ready to call 911 myself.
No. Venison's got no wheels. We've already established this years ago.
Okay.
He's had no wheels for years. He's isolated and trapped in his house.
Okay. We're cool. No windowless van. Back to Hulu. Go ahead.
Running around with no pants is pretty much the last thing he has. Why are we trying to take this away from him?
That's true. We don't take that.
You know what?
Yeah. Why are you taking my freedom away?
Go ahead. Drop trowel right now. I'm thinking about this. This is the last freedom you have. You may as well go
it's cold out. Fuck that. It's cold.
I'm so glad there wasn't music playing in the background because I'm so clipping that out.
The only thing he's got left is dropping trowel and his VHS collection.
There we go. That's right.
And once his VCR breaks, he's just down to dropping trowel.
That's right. Maybe he'll get Hulu someday.
Maybe,
but he'll just have to sign back in with his eggs in his hand.
Maybe his neighbor has a Hulu and Netflix password that they could, write down
you should check
someplace and leave a copy of at his place as a backup for a safety measure.
Don't need. I got plenty of stuff to watch.
I always like that. Yeah, like for archival purposes only.
For archival purposes, yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Johnny, backups.
That's right. Johnny does that. Off-site backup in Kansas.
Yeah.
When you're,
I don't like Hulu anyway.
That way my
They got rid
CD
of the
collection,
free stuff.
burns up.
It's here.
Dune's
I've
got
got
my
it.
off-site backups.
It's
That's
on.
just
It's on
proper
Dune. It's on
backup.
Dune server. It's not a problem. I've got. You know what? You're supposed to keep 3 copies. You're supposed to keep a physical copy, a backup on your own system, and then one off-site. Dune being the off-site.
Right. Torrents is really just keeping off-site backups.
Exactly.
It's that's how you're supposed to do
You
it.
people out there that think we're doing bad, come on.
No. We're just storing off-site backups.
Storing off-site backups. That's the way it is.
Speaking of which, I have an interesting thing. I think China's hacking my computer.
Of course they are.
Of course they are. No, because a while ago, I had realized that there were, bootlegs floating out there of the entire Beatles rooftop concert. All the little bits and pieces in between, some of the songs they performed twice, and on the Let It Be movie, which is yet to be released on DVD, but plenty of bootleg copies from VHS float around out there. They only have so much of the performance, and so I took a VHS to DVD bootleg of the uncropped version. I took some audio bootlegs of the entire rooftop concert. I took some other video sources because some of the video was used on the anthology DVDs, and that looks better than the VHS source. They recently put out that Beatles +1 Blu-ray set. That's got music videos that also uses footage from the rooftop, which is not the same footage that was used in the movie. And I even made slide. Yeah, and I put together this whole Gators cut of the Let It Be movie that includes an extended rooftop concert at the end. And I absolutely love it, and it's great fun to watch. And I thought, I should share this with the world. And so I created a torrent of it, but I couldn't find a good torrent site to post it on anymore because all the torrent sites I used to use have been taken down. So I'm like, well, I'll figure out where to share that file later. And I sent that file to no one, and I've given it to no one. But it's still sitting in my torrent queue seeding. But no one has been given the torrent file to grab it. People are downloading this torrent from me.
That's funny.
Yeah, and the first person to download it was from China.
Well, I was going to say, did you actually turn, if you turn the computer on, you hear... Well, it didn't work.
We're waiting for a sound effect to happen, I think. Hold on, people. Dune's going to get this. He just needs to find the right button. We're just...
this is what I think you should hear. That's what I figured. Well, I think I was the only one hearing that.
Yeah. I think you were the only one.
I think I was the only one hearing that.
The rest of us was hearing
Isn't that special? Oh, I did not want to open another tag on Firefox, by the way. No, I did not. Output.
Oh, well. I forgot to charge my phones. I'll let you guys go on to it.
All
and
right.
Daytona's starting up.
All right, catch you later.
All right, take care. This is what I was trying to play. This is what I figured when you start your computer up. And it's China that way. That's how you can tell.
Oh, it was your music from your show.
Last night. Yeah, that's right.
It's a little loud.
Is it loud?
Yeah. One of your levels is a little loud. I noticed the show intro was a little close to the point of this.
I'll have to we'll fix that in post. No, we won't.
Yeah, we'll fix that in post.
Ain't
That's
fixing
no
shit.
problem.
Are you kidding me? Hey, my internet works. I don't even give a crap. I don't give a crap how loud it is to you. Actually, I do.
The point is, you can hear it.
I can hear it just fine.
Yeah.
I'm like my mother. We go to visit my mother this weekend with the twins and my grandkids, by the way. Yeah, no twins in this. And the first thing I walk in, I realize, wow, Mom does not have hearing aids in because she's going, hey! And you're like, whoa! And really funny thing, she goes, is the TV volume too loud? I said, no, Mom, your volume's too loud. You put your hearing aids in. But I shouldn't give her shit because I'm going to be that person.
It's
going to be it's going to be so me that day that's going to happen.
This reminds me of another great story, and this is a great story to tell while we have representatives from Cox Internet listening, because let me be clear that this story takes place in an area that does not have Cox Internet. This was a Time Warner cable that was being borrowed in this story. And this is years ago. I'm sure the statute of limitations is up on this. And it was Seth that was playing with the wires, not Gators.
Yes, exactly.
Let's be clear on that. My job was to distract Grammy from this. So this is back when I was living in the trailer behind Grammy's house, Seth's grandmother. And Grammy had internet, and the trailer's on the same property, and so the internet is good for the whole property, right? It's not just per building; it's per property, right?
Well,
so
you would think so. Yes,
I would think so. I would think that that's perfectly legal. So Gothard is like, forget I said Seth. That's not even his real name, anyways. His real name is Gothard.
That's right. It's Gothard.
That's
yeah,
right, that's right.
Yeah. There's nobody named Seth stealing cable anywhere.
Yeah, and
No.
that's okay because we said that this happened in Maine. He doesn't live in Maine anymore.
No,
so,
he's long.
They could search the whole state of Maine all they want, and Grammy's dead. So
he's
anyways,
got that going for him.
So basically, Gothard goes, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and split the cable. We got the line running from Grammy's house up to the trailer. We just need to go into the box and put a splitter in there. And but the thing is we don't want to tell Grammy that that's what we're doing. So we're going to go down there. I'm going to make up some story about, I just need to tidy up some wires in the box, because we were, doing things with, legally with power and stuff like that when we put the trailer in. So it's like, I'm just tidying things up. And so, I sit there to talk with her in the kitchen so that she doesn't notice that the TV goes out.
Great.
It comes back in.
Great. You send the decoy in there.
Right. I'm just distracting
A
her
little
from
slide of the hand there.
that the TV's cutting out and cutting back.
There you
in.
go. Oh, there you go.
There you go. So and now here's the thing. Grammy's hearing was starting to go at that point. So the TV was always full blast whenever we walked in. So I'm sitting there talking to her, talking about, stuff that's going on or whatever, my latest visit to Jersey, how the family's doing, all that. And all of a sudden I hear very loud coming from the next room. She doesn't bat an eye. She did not hear it.
She didn't hear it. She's like, "What? It was not what you think. It's totally not what you think."
Then the TV comes back on. It's like, oh, Seth must be finishing up now. And sure enough, and that's how we got cable.
Wow. Not in Kansas, by the way.
No. That was in Maine.
That was in Maine.
Many years ago. That was over a decate ago at this point.
Over a decade ago.
Yeah. Statute of limitations got
Shirley has run out by now.
Yeah.
Shirley. And don't call me Shirley. Oh, well. Hopefully it does anyway. I said, I don't want to be that guy having to answer that.
Yeah. It was. We were just pissing everyone off in Maine. We were stealing cable. I paid the DSL bill in pennies. It was.
Oh yeah, and you had called the police for getting pissed because the Simpsons were preempted. That right there, my friends, is a fan. If you call and cuss somebody out because they preempted the Simpsons, and the police have to show up at your house,
well, they didn't show. No. They didn't show up at their
house.
I'm
trying to sensationalize this for the new people.
They called me at work.
Play along.
Oh yeah, they
drug you out of work, took you to your house,
handcuffed,
took you to your house, and said, "Listen, Simpsons boy." I don't know if they said that. There we go.
Well, the problem was...
See, we're getting to that age. We have to embellish on stories. Each time has to be a little bit better.
The problem is that at 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday, there's no one answering phones. And their phone system did not have an extension to leave a message for angry complaints about their scheduling or anything like that. And so I just kept hitting buttons until I got some random person's voicemail box, and this poor lady whose face probably turned red at the first cuss word.
Yes,
happened to be the voicemail box that I landed on both times.
Both times. Marge answers the phone, and here's pissed off Johnny.
Yeah, and I even because this happened once. Because what happened was that she ended up in tears in the boss's office, and so he decided, well, you know, you're going to talk like that, I'm going to talk to you like that, and so that's why Gothard got woken up at 6 a.m. one morning while Gators is at work, and had an angry Fox executive bitching him out, telling him, don't you ever fucking call here again.
He's going, yeah, he goes, sir, can you listen to this? Listen, you people, I'm tired of not having the Simpsons. I'm tired of going to kick your and then something like that.
That's actually, I think it was a little more over the top than that.
It was probably, so I actually backed it off a little bit.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, this was I used to do my show on Sundays. And before this show,
right? It used to be before this show.
Back when Bob was actually around.
Yeah, back when Dune and Bob really was Dune and Bob.
Right,
and Dune and Bob with Johnny.
I was doing
no
the
Bob.
amateur hour, and then I was always drinking through the amateur hour. So by the end of the amateur hour, I was pretty toasted, and then Gothard would run out, grab some Chinese food, and we eat Chinese food,
It's a party.
drink more, and watch Simpsons. And if Simpsons wasn't on, that pretty much just destroyed our whole evening. What else do we have going for us in Maine? Too cold to take off your pants. So
Of course. Thank God for that.
yeah. So, anyways,
Jeez, there we
there
go.
you go.
So if you're driving down the street in Maine, if it's above 75 in Maine, run. That's all I can say. Just run.
So yeah, apparently both times I call, I hit the same series of numbers that got the same poor person's voicemail.
Wow.
That
Poor lady.
and I kind of said, could you please pass this along to whoever's in charge? And I actually the second time said in a very calm voice, could you please pass this message along to whoever's in charge of programming?
And then you blew up.
You don't have to listen to the rest of this message. You might want to stop it now. Please forward this to whoever. And then I went into my tirade of loud, angry, drunken screaming.
But here's the whole thing. It's sort of like you drive along and there's that wreck and you're driving past. You have to look.
She had to listen.
She had to listen because you've already. It's like it's like putting a do not push button on something. It says do not push.
This is a
You're
person.
gonna push the button. Come on.
This is a person that ended up in tears after hearing my first message. I gave her a warning that this was going to happen again. She sat there and continued listening. That's on her. That's totally
there
on
you go.
her.
I like the way you think.
They should have called the police on her.
They
for
should have.
listening to
You
my
know what? By God, I like the way you think. That's the way they should have drug her out of her job, took her to her house, and said, "Listen."
You know
listen,
what?
Yeah.
I gave her something to talk about in the ladies' room while sitting on the couch with other people.
Because if it wasn't for that, what would she be talking
She could
about?
talk about that angry asshole that left that voicemail.
That's right.
You believe the words he said.
That's right. And
Most of them started with F.
And there was some guy out there that could have had something else that night, but no, because of
course,
you.
The sad thing is that I actually called the wrong Fox affiliate because our antenna was pointed to Portland, but I called the Bangor office.
Oh, it's those little details. It's those little frickin' details.
And
That's
maybe if I
exactly what it is.
looked up the phone number for the Portland office, I would have gotten the voicemail box of someone else that's like, you know what? I agree with you. Fucking ass car. I want some Simpsons too. We're going to start a letter writing campaign here.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, the Cox guys have us on YouTube now, so there we
great.
go. There we go. This
Hey,
is
how's it going?
here's to you with the tiger beer. There we
Here's
go.
to you. Yeah.
That's
Cheers.
right. Thanks for fixing my shit, man. Come on. Good stuff. Shouldn't. Oh,
So we didn't.
dogs didn't bark. Thank God.
So we didn't really get fully into the. So the point is that for someone that doesn't sit and watch the news every night or doesn't read every article, all you know is that there's a whole lot of bitching that goes on about golf.
There's a lot. Well, I don't know. If there's I guess you say there's a lot. I'll have to take your word for it.
I knew W got.
We are an hour in. We're going to finally talk about golf.
I knew
The
W
hookers are behind us now.
The point is, I knew it
There,
was
see,
one of
I
those
couldn't let it go.
non-issues that was going back and forth, and to me, it was you use the word tit for tat, but you want to be accurate. It was only one time. There's one circumstance that
there was one time and one circumstance, yes, that really.
Right. So but the thing is, Trump did make the comment that maybe if Ogama, I'm only on my first beer.
Wow, there we go. I'm going to dig that one. Ogama.
Trump did make that comment. Maybe if Obama spent less time playing golf, and so it's kind of like, did you really want to make that comment if you were going to go and play golf?
But that's
not that I care.
Oh, I know. People. Well, it's just there's a certain people that just jump on those things. And what's really funny is what made me laugh. Also, once you and I were going back and forth about that. Like I said, I'm the more right person. He's the more left.
Right.
There's this? I don't know how. Sometimes you get the things where they'll on Twitter they'll pop up and say, "Hey, maybe you know this person or whatever." And I'm guessing it's because people that have actually searched you out, possibly, is why. But this dude I used to work with popped up on there, and oh my God, his tweets, I couldn't stop. I had to read some of them. That was funny. It was like every time that Trump sent a tweet, he had to respond to it, and it was the same way every time. F you, you're effing fake, effing F. I was like, wow, this guy's having a good time. I mean, it was just like 4 pages of FFFFF. That's all it was.
Oh, you
And I
found
was
my
thinking-
second account.
And I was thinking, Johnny needs to know this guy. Johnny and this guy can hang out. You know, they can drink beer and go bowling. That's what they can do.
Well, I don't want to. I have better things to do than just sit around being angry at Trump all day long. There's video games too.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah,
I would hope so. That's like me. I have things to do too, like drink beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk
There's
about-
beer to be drunk.
There's beer to be, especially on Saturday night, by the way. And if it's Saturday night and you're bored, 10 p.m. Eastern. No, 10 p.m. Central. Why did I screw that up? 11 p.m. Eastern. The 5 Hit with Dune. This channel, other channels, all the channels.
NHB show.
It's not on this channel, is it?
It's not
Well,
on NHB radio, but it is on NHB show.
I just fucked that up pretty good.
It's on this channel for people that are listening to the channel that it's on.
What the hell did you just say?
you
what did you just say?
Well, you said it's on this channel, and for people that are listening to channels that it's on, that's true. But for people listening to channels,
See,
it's not
even the
on, that's
person in the chat
false.
room goes, "That made no sense."
It makes perfect sense.
It does. Hey, it's your Heat
If you're
FM.
listening to this right now, it's live. But if you're listening later, it's not.
It's not. That just happened.
Right.
That just happened.
It's on NHB show, right?
NHBshow.com, yes.
And we are on NHB show right now.
We are on NHBshow.com.
So if we say it's this channel,
Yes.
people are listening on NHB show.
Yes.
That's accurate. Now
That's
it's not-
correct.
we are also on NHB radio.
True.
And 5 Hit is not on NHB radio.
No, not unless I just push a button on accident, which
Right.
happens sometimes. Ooh, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Sorry.
So people listening on there, it's not on this channel.
No, but heatfmradio.com or the 5hit.com, something like that. Just follow at FIVEHITDUNE on Twitter there.
Yeah.
Because you get to see all kinds of fun. First of all, you get to see the tweets of the picture of the beer I'm going to drink.
Right.
And you get to see the tweets of the picture of me after the drink, which is always big fun. Did you happen to see that one, by the way?
Not
And sometimes I'm not real smart. I'll post things, and I probably shouldn't when I post them on Facebook, but I can't help myself. And the picture didn't come up. Never mind. I was going to show that. I was going to show my my picture from Twitter that for whatever reason is here. I'll bring it up this way because I think it's something that you should see. Because it tells the whole story of Dune and his lots of beers. There we go.
Okay, that's looks like a happy Dune.
That's a happy Dune, but boy, are those not the eyes of somebody who might listen? And I do not smoke weed, by the way, because I have a job. But does that not look like somebody rocking the ganj right there? Let me tell you what. That is a 2:00 in the morning. I'm done with my show and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Dune picture is what that is. That was me last. That was me last night with my Sapporo beer. My last sip, and I was like, so there you go.
Slam it down and go
Slam
pass
it
out
down.
somewhere.
Go to sleep.
Yeah,
that's right. And of course, normally what it is I slam it down and I upload the show so everybody can hear it. But no, my internet was dead or dying. I had just enough bandwidth last night upload to
finish the show.
To finish the show.
You couldn't upload the file.
I couldn't upload the file. No, it was going.
What if you just downloaded it in reverse?
Wow.
No, that doesn't work.
It might. You know what? If you'd have told me that last night when I was drunk, I'd have tried it.
Sense to you.
If you'd have said, if you switch your Ethernet cables around the other way, it will. Holy shit, we've got it. That's it. That's
all
it.
you gotta do.
Tech guys out there, remember, if the dude's drunk, tell them if they switch the cables the other way, it makes it go faster the other way.
Yeah, you just got to flip it.
You got to flip it.
Use the download wires for uploads.
It's exactly. All this time. All this time I could have made it work. All this time. Wow. There we go. Oh, that was easy.
See?
Yeah,
this is why they pay me the big bucks for help.
Yeah, Cox dude writes, and he says the wife said you look like a dude that just got home got done burying a hooker in the backyard. Maybe that's where it came from.
I like this new listener.
I like her. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad to have new listeners on. That you know what's really funny is the curious thing is we're heard all over the world. And that's really where it's like my show on Saturday nights is heard much more overseas because of the time. Because who the hell is up at that time in the States? Nobody. Well, some people do.
On a Saturday night, who's in front of their computer at 11 o'clock listening to the dude play some tunes?
That's right. They don't. They download it all the next week is what they do. That's what keeps me going. But yeah, that's the really funny thing is locally wise, there's not that many people. Because one guy said, why don't you have advertisement? For who? Who? I can't. What are you talking about? What is some guy that lives in Liverpool going to come, buy something in Kansas? Possibly, I guess. I never thought about that, but no, it doesn't work that way. There's just not that. That's the nice thing about the internet. You can hide behind things, but I don't hide so well.
Well, if you start doing things like advertising, then you got to be legit and you got to be paying like royalties and things like that.
Yeah, because I've tried on my taxes to go. I spent X amount of dollars doing this radio show that pays me not a dime. I should get paid back for it. And you know what they said?
What do they say?
You Dune. That's what they said. That's what the IRS said, and that was before they grabbed me, hauled me off, and took me to jail.
So they said
they don't have a sense of humor at the IRS.
No, they
don't. Absolutely don't. They don't. You don't. I think somebody said that one time. You don't with the IRS.
No,
you just don't do it because they'll get mad. Oh well.
So
don't make them mad.
So is anyone from the IRS listening right now, or do they not like shows about dead?
Well, we'll find out because if I get a certified letter tomorrow from addressed to dumbass from the radio station.
Well, hopefully no one from the RIAA is listening.
Wait, what? You guys didn't plant no bugs in there, did you?
No.
That'd be great. Yeah, if my Apple Music account is deleted tomorrow.
This is all being archived on YouTube. We don't need to plant bugs. You did it for them.
You're right. I never thought about that. Somebody told me that one time. They go, well, do you ever say things you regret all the time? Because trust me, I thought about that too. I thought, what if people from work, and there are people from work that listen. We know that for a fact.
We know titty fucking has become water cooler.
That's water cooler talk. Yeah, for whatever reason, people think that's what they should talk to me at.
Give you a little grin, a little chuckle. So
hey, you're the guy that does
the TF in there, huh?
Yeah, you're the TF guy. That's right. That's right. I'm all like, oh my god. That's right. Vanessa says couldn't listen, fell asleep last night after going on a Rice Krispie binge. Party with no pants and Rice Krispies over at Venison's house.
So Venison's got three things going for him.
Yes.
Rice Krispies, no pants, and his VHS collection.
His VHS collection.
There is that.
And a poster glued to the wall with something.
I don't...
That's as far as we're going to go.
I don't know what's holding that poster.
We don't know what's holding that poster wall, but it's stuck.
Well, and that comes from the story about how high he was able to reach up his wall.
That's just too much info. That's right there. That's
Apparently, he measured how high up.
I wonder if the Cox guy ever has to shut people down like that when they start telling them stories. Well, I was downloading this porn about this guy that had this rod. Hey,
there's this video called Mr. Hands.
Wait a minute. Don't. Yeah, I'm just saying you have to stop the guys. No.
Someone sent me this link, and there was this guy in a jar.
I never thought about that. I have to ask you. I wonder if anybody's ever done this to say, so can you go run a speed test on the computer? First thing, porn.com. I don't think that's the speed test we were talking about.
Yeah, this guy must have seen some shit out in the field. I mean, someone must have opened up a tab with horse gag by accident.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, somebody starts up a computer and has a background on it like, hey.
Well, that reminds me of, and I've told the story a few times, but it's a classic. When I was working up in Maine at the bank, and the help desk, and one of the branch managers had a daughter who was about college age, who had a friend who had a computer that was running slow, and thought, I can't afford to have someone look at this. Oh, maybe our help desk guy at our work will look at it for cheaper. Maybe I give him like $10, he'll clean it up. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead, bring it in. I'll take a look at it. All right, $10, whatever, or $20, something like that. I bring it home, and this thing was so infected with every known virus to man that the poor college age girl who had plenty of hot pics all over her computer, and she was wearing pants in all of them, just to be clear.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear. But lots of drinking pics with her and her friends. But she didn't have a chance to change the wallpaper before he had to get off for some weird dude that works for a bank to look at.
There we go. I see.
They had this great picture of a baby wearing a T-shirt with the caption, "All Daddy wanted was a blowjob."
Wow.
I was like, I like this girl.
By the way, he wrote in and said there was an 80-year-old guy with a whole bunch of porn under his table. So.
Oh, nice.
So he's seen that.
Yeah. And then the next, and as if that's not bad enough, I'm working on the machine, running a virus scan, running every kind of scan I can find on this thing, try to clean it up. And the screensaver comes up.
Oh, no.
Big, rotating 3D text that says, "I love anal sex." And all I got was $20 for fixing this machine.
Wow, see?
I should have asked for a phone number.
And all this time, I'm doing the wrong job. That's a great job in there, wouldn't it? Because, if you ever see this girl in public, it's...
Hey, so you like the anal sex, do you?
Well, now, see, that's the difference between you and I. You don't lead off the conversation with that, Johnny. You have to slide that in. No pun intended.
I think that pun was intended.
There we go.
No, I would never bring that up.
There we go.
I probably never recognize her either.
He says he likes going to the Playboy channel. If you see that, you have to see the order on the install. There we go. Is that still around, the Playboy channel? Because is it even like it used to? Didn't Playboy go no nudie for a while?
Right.
And I think they realized, hey, we're losing a bunch of money. We better put some tatas back in here.
Is the nudity back?
I think it is.
I
thought that was the big story of the week.
Well, I remember the story when they dropped the nudity, but I didn't get the memo that they added it back.
I thought
which you'd expect that memo would go around everywhere.
That's an important memo.
That's a pretty important memo. Well, then again, Playboy was never,
that was just one. Really, because all it was is you wanted to be the one that wrote the "There I was," or was that that's Penthouse letters? That's Penthouse letters, right?
Playboy is great for a 13-year-old kid that finds something, finds a magazine stashed away somewhere. But then when you get on the internet, that's where you find the real stuff.
There we go. Because the internet is for porn.
Yeah.
I think.
And cat pictures.
That's right. And radio shows.
about cat pictures and porn.
And hookers, yeah.
Dead hookers.
What? I'm trying to cut the X-nay on the dead A, Johnny A.
Oh, okay, so we're going for live hookers.
I prefer my. I was that close.
You were that close.
I was that close. I almost said. It was right there. It had been
that
formed.
That hooker was right there.
That thought had been formed. It was ready to be recorded and played back to me.
To profess your love for live hookers.
It was going to be recorded and played back to me many times by Warhawk, which is really fun. I've realized now that one of the fun parts about Damon and Liam when they do their show on Wednesdays is hearing hey, listen to what Dune said on Saturday night. that's become a big hit. Because I think the last night thing was there's actually a band, and I don't know if it's a band name or the name of the song was called TT. TTs. And I said, hey, everybody likes TTs, and I just I didn't mean it the way it came out, but it did.
No, of course not.
Because that's the way it happens sometimes. Well, I digress.
But yeah.
Something rhymes with T. There we go.
TT.
Live on the Dune and Bob. This week on Dune and Bob.
Dune loves the TTs.
Loves the TTs. Why not? We've already covered all the other bases.
I mean, that's why it's a show about TT fucking.
Hookers, blow, and TTs. This week's Dune and Bob.
Fucking.
That's right.
And golf.
That's right, and golf.
Yeah, and I got to tell you.
Live on the Dune and Bob Show.
I think tomorrow, tomorrow when we tune in, we're gonna carry the golf theme onto a tomorrow show because tomorrow on
insert title here,
which you can hear on nhbradio.com Mondays 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. This same bat channel.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, the same channel. And well, it's on NHB Radio and NHB Show, and on my YouTube channel. But we talk about video gaming and stuff like that, and I think we're going to talk about different golfing video games. Because I used to play this golf PC game.
I didn't realize there were so many golf video games out there.
Yeah, well, there's Golf for Nintendo, which the only thing I remember about that was that Gothard had golf on Nintendo, and he brought his Nintendo with him into college. And he used to always aim for the bunker because he liked the sound that you would get, the boop, 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 whenever you got in the bunker.
I thought you were going to say he likes going from the rough or something. I really thought, see, that's the mind working again.
The hookers, roughs.
I don't know, Johnny.
Something's gone rough.
This is
the hookers are dead.
Johnny, this is a cry for help, Johnny. That's what this is.
That's what this is.
This is a cry for help.
We give you back your internet speed, and this is what happens.
This is what happens.
The internet has corrupted you.
I was so much safer before the internet worked.
Yeah.
I really was, because it was just an old guy talking to himself.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Now, yeah.
Now everybody has to, be in.
Yeah. But the other thing I remember was that I used to babysit in this neighborhood. There was a family that had 2 kids. Well, then they had 3 kids, but at this time they had 2. Well, no, I babysat a few different families, but they had one son.
2 kids and some damn kids.
Yeah, and the one kid was the youngest kid who he just fell asleep on his own. No problem. But they had this one son that his whole goal in life, what made him tick, was never going to bed. That was all this kid lived for.
I'm not going to bed.
He didn't talk in a creepy voice like that, did he?
No.
I'm not going to bed, Johnny.
No, I don't.
I would run.
Man, I mean, if you ask him what he wanted to be when he grows up, awake. I want to be awake. That's probably.
I like that. I like that. Somebody goes fireman, policeman, awake.
Awake. Because when you grow up, you never have to go to bed.
You know what's funny? I want to be asleep. That's the difference.
You get to a certain age, you just want to go to bed.
50,
you don't want to be up.
50s
I have to wake up.
Yeah, 50s Dune wants to sleep.
But
that's the difference.
6-year-old, 7-year-old kid, they just want to stay up. They don't want to go to bed. They just want to be up. And it was an odd situation because I don't want to get this kid in trouble. I just want him to go to bed. And and when you're a babysitter, you have no power. You're in charge, but you have no power. You can't back anything up. And I kind of wonder, how do parents do this? Because when your parents said it's time for bed, you didn't try to dispute that too many times.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea how you handle this. You ready?
Right.
Mildly legal narcotics.
See,
there.
No.
Because that what, I'm trying to help.
Mildly illegal. You want me to drug the neighborhood kids?
You know what? I got in so much trouble one time because my biggest joke growing, I was going to say, I would tell people that, they say, hey, oh man, he wouldn't go. I said, Benadryl. Throw some Benadryl in there. Then I found out that if you tell that to the wrong person, I'm obviously joking. Do not give, for you people out there, Dune did not say give Benadryl to kids. No.
Not seriously.
Not seriously.
No.
But, no, not seriously. But yeah, but that, I said that when someone said, you really shouldn't say that. I'm going like, are you really? Somebody just sent me a message and I deleted it, damn it. Sorry.
So whoever sent the message in, send that in again.
Yeah, whatever that was, Dune didn't see it. He was too busy.
Hit the wrong button.
He hit the Benadryl button.
Well, some people can be sensitive to different things.
Well, the whole thing is that was the big joke was to drug somebody out with Benadryl because that's just funny.
Right.
But I found it really wasn't funny because people take that seriously, and you shouldn't do that.
It's not funny when it really happens.
No, it's not funny when it's only funny when you talk about it.
Right. But no, yeah. So but they had a Sega Genesis and they had a golf game on it, and I used to kind of stay up late. And this kid would try everything to get me to let him stay up late because supposedly I have the authority to change his bedtime in this kid's mind. I don't. I'm under orders from your parents. Your parents said to go to bed at that time. I'm not going to get in trouble for overriding them. You know, it's me or you, kid.
That's right. It's not going to be. Hey, by NHB Pope, that's who it was.
NHB Pope.
NHB Pope writing in. What's up, Dune? Hey.
Oh, wow. Hey.
I have not heard from NHB. Is he old enough to listen now legally?
I think he is now.
We're talking about giving kids Benadryl, and NHB Pope pops up.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, was about what? He was very young when he started listening.
When he was younger.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember the story. Back when I used to send people Hooters T-shirts. Mm-hmm. He actually got kicked out of school for one. Yeah. So here I am. Here I am, Dune.
You're sending Hooters shirts to children?
To children, dude. Yeah. He won the contest. I didn't realize he was like 12 or 13 or something at the time. This is a long time ago, by the way.
Wait a minute. How did he get out of his house with it?
I don't know. He's got cool parents.
His parents were like, yeah, that's a great looking Hooters shirt. Have a good day
Mom,
at school.
He's like, Mom, Dune gave it to me. Oh, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Because Dune would. I know what it was. He's going,
this old guy on the internet sent me
this
shirt.
This old. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing creepy at all in that.
No, nothing wrong.
Yeah, the old guy on the internet sent me a T-shirt.
Sent me a Hooters T-shirt.
Sent me a Hooters T-shirt. What could go wrong?
To school.
That's right. And for whatever reason, they didn't think it was the appropriate attire for a child.
They sent him out. They didn't just make him turn it inside out.
I don't know what they did. They either made him change it or did something. It made for great radio though. It really did. I can only hope he still has the shirt. I don't know. He probably can't wear it anymore. But it's funny. That was a proud moment. You know it. That's how bored I was in life, and I was actually having a good time knowing that I got somebody kicked out of school for wearing a shirt.
Does your wife know that story?
No. No.
Remind me to bring that up next time I visit.
Don't you do it.
Okay.
Oh, he's 20. Okay, this is funny. He's 24 now. You only corrupted me slightly. I was barely a Hooters. Wait, this is true because this is the funny thing is it was John, the original John from the Dune and Bob Show. When he and I went to Hooters to get it, the shirt that I got him was a polo shirt, and the Hooters was just a little patch. It wasn't even a the big picture of the butt Hooters. It wasn't even that one.
No.
It was so yeah. I guess so. It wasn't like an in your face Hooters T-shirt. It was a really nice.
It was a
shirt.
tasteful.
It was a tasteful Hooters T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And someone sold
Thank God he's not listening now, and I wouldn't have sent a Trump shirt or something. He'd probably get his ass kicked. Poor kid. 24 though. Hey man, it's good to see you. By the way, it's good to see you still around.
Yeah.
NHB Pope, man. I remember the first time he called, I was like, "We are so in trouble." Little kids calling NHB.
Yeah, but going back to babysitting this kid,
good to hear from
you. Want to go to bed? I mean, he would. Yeah. I play the golf game, and he tried to manipulate me into letting him stay up late. Oh yeah, the golf game's fun. There's a golf cart level where you drive around a golf cart. There's no golf cart level on this game. He's like, I'll show you. We stay up. We keep playing it far enough.
He was trying to pull the old wool over you, like the golf cart level.
And let me tell you, when you're a babysitter,
if he would have said there's a hot caddy with big TTs level. Maybe
been a little worried about this kid if he was saying that at this age.
I was going to say maybe like, okay, we'll stay up and play.
Yeah, okay. But it's a very, babysitting is a very difficult position to be in at times because you have no parenting experience. Your ability to cope with parenting situations is minimal. And you don't really have the authority to override the instructions that the parents gave you. So if, bedtime is 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock rolls around, maybe you have a little leeway because, the first thing the kid does is, well, can I stay up till 8:30? And that seems reasonable. Okay, I give in a little bit because I don't want to be, a hard ass. I don't want to be mean to this kid.
You don't want to be the guy who goes like, Johnny's being mean to me.
You can stay up till 8:30. That's not a big deal, but you have to go to bed at 8:30. Promise me you're going to go to bed at 8:30. I let you do this. I'm being nice to you. Don't make me regret this. It seemed reasonable, but the thing is kids aren't reasonable, sane human beings. They'll stab you in the back. I was going to say,
you remember brain damage, much like Dune.
The brain damage.
The
Yes.
brain damage, according to the
kids
guy.
suffer from the brain damage.
According to the guy who did not take the whole drugging thing. Seriously.
But anyways, so 8:30 rolls around.
Did not take. Did that work? Did not. Yes, it did. It did.
8:30 rolls around. I stay up more, and then at some point you start. I remember going around in circles of different bargaining methods, and I think my mistake was letting him stay up till 8:30. Because at that point he had already knew he had me, and I wasn't. And the thing is that I basically would say, look, you don't go to bed. I tell your parents you didn't go to bed. I tell your parents what happened, and then you got to deal with them tomorrow. Oh, no, don't do that. Well, then go to bed. If you go to bed, I won't tell them. But if you don't go to bed, and somehow this turns into a hour-long conversation going around in circles.
Wow.
Because at some point, if you go, well, I'm going to tell them that's it. You didn't go to bed. Well, what do you have left? You have nothing left. Now, now what?
Oh, man. I'm thinking so many people just like.
And here's the worst part. My biggest mistake. Parents come home. Oh, how were the kids? Oh, they were fine. Did he give you any trouble going to sleep? Oh, no. Really? Yeah, he's in bed. He's fine.
They're going like, he is such a liar.
And then the same thing happened the next time. Why? Because I didn't rat the kid out. I could not bring myself to rat out the sweet little
the sad
kid
thing is,
that
though,
I wanted to.
do you understand that he would so throw you under the bus for a Twinkie? That kid would tell everything that you did and probably make up some shit.
And I let him stay up.
That's right. By the way, NHP Pope Prize says negotiations with kids never go well.
No, they don't. Then there's the time where you negotiate with them. Okay, you can watch TV. At some point, he worked out a deal that he was in his parents' bed watching TV because at least he was in a bed that he might fall asleep in front of the TV.
There you go.
And so, of course, parents come home. Oh, he's asleep in your bed in front of the TV, and they understood what happened.
Yeah, they're going like, you're parenting material. That's the first. That's the first thing they were thinking.
This is why I don't have kids.
That's exactly why
I can't even get them to go to bed.
Poor Johnny.
No, happy Johnny.
Happy Johnny, poor Johnny. Oh well. Oh.
Babysitting was enough. So it's like, let's see, hang out with the guys on a Friday night and drink beer, try to put a kid to bed. Which one's the life for me?
Yeah, I'm thinking you should just stick with what you're doing.
I'm going to stick with what I'm doing.
I'm going to have to.
They understood what happened.
Yeah, I didn't have it muted. There we go.
Okay.
I was just making it by. Warhawk has us over on the iVlog chat room. I was just going to pop that.
There we go.
There we go. So
that's cool. Now, what about you? You got any babysitting experience growing up?
I didn't do much of it. I didn't really have the chance. Now, I was going to say, other than the grandkids, which
that's a whole different thing. I mean,
my wife is nice enough that she doesn't leave them with them too long because.
Right.
You ever seen those videos that they said the daddy left home alone with the kids videos? Right. There was one that I should find that is just, it's one of those things I'm sitting there going like, that's so me. It's so me. Because what it was it's the dad has a little kid in the papoose thing where it's like hanging from the front.
Uh-huh.
But the kid's facing forward out. Okay. And he's got Michael Jackson on. And he's having the little kid do the Michael Jackson dance. Nice. I'm going, oh, this is exactly the way you want to do it.
There's a great video game, a 2-player video game with that type of a theme that, dad's home alone watching the kid, and there's a timer that counts down how long till mom comes home.
Oh, there we go.
and it's 2-player. One guy plays the dad, and one guy plays the kid. And if you're playing the kid, your goal is to find some way to kill yourself. And if you're the dad, your goal is to keep the kid from killing itself. And there's poison left out that you could try to drink or try to crawl into the barbecue or the oven or find some sharp knives or scissors or stuff. It's a great multiplayer game. It's fun for you have a friend want to play a nice 2-player game.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I found it.
You found the video.
I found the video. Of course I did because why? That's how because you know what? We haven't been kicked off of YouTube in a while. And the first thing that'll get you kicked off of YouTube,
Michael Jackson,
is Mike. Well, no, it's playing somebody else's video without permission.
Oh well, video. They don't put up with that shit.
So this was it here. Now, look at the look on this guy's face.
Yeah.
This guy gives no fucks at all. Oh, that's it?
Oh,
that's it? Are you kidding me? Oh, I see.
You got someone's copy of the video.
That's what I got. Yeah, he's still getting it though.
This is the USA Today. They did a report about it.
Oh, I see. Oh, great. So now I'm going to get the USA. Hey, he's digging it. Come on, Dad, smile at least. There we go.
There you go.
So a good time was had by all.
Yeah.
There we go. So if you're wondering what to do with kids, it don't cost nothing.
Dance like Michael Jackson.
See, I never thought about that. I mean, I'm always the one that wants to throw them up in the air and catch them, which I found out doesn't work well around ceiling fans.
Please tell me you found that out.
Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
How did you find this out?
I was told.
I have to ask. You were told.
First, I was told. Somebody said, "Hey, don't throw the kids in the house with ceiling fans."
Well, what if you have the ceiling fan up high enough?
That's my bad, I guess.
Yeah, you need to you need to know how high you can throw a kid and know how high your ceiling is.
I never thought about that. Somebody did have a good meme, I guess they call it when they had the thing. Is they had what it was the three things what the kid sees. Mm-hmm. When you get thrown in the air, how high it is, what dad sees, and he just throws them just a couple of feet up in the air. Of course, what mom sees, the kid goes and disappears.
Yeah, the kid's like, way up.
The kid's the kid's in the stratosphere or something like that. That's what mom sees. But I don't know. The bad thing is, I learned that sometimes when you throw kids in the air, when they come down, they come down with extra stuff. It wasn't there when they went up, but it's there when they come down. So
a little bit of momentum there.
Grandpa Dune learns his lesson the hard way.
This has happened to you.
It's yes.
You had a little present there for you.
I've heard stories, Johnny.
You've heard stories.
I've heard stories. People talked. I'll move here. I got to move the camera so I can. I realize I got the screen in a different place. So I look like I'm reading a teleprompter. Yeah, that's me. This shit's planned, right? yeah. You caught me.
We spent weeks planning this.
We have meetings.
What can we say about dead hookers? Let's
That's right.
Get a list together.
How can we grab the attention of the listeners? We talk about hookers right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Yeah.
This was a round table.
Smart if we did that.
This was a round table discussion like a month ago.
We had this talk with our staff.
That's right. The staff back there.
Back then, the room of writers.
That's right.
But we came up with the dead hookers. They wrote our jokes, and
we said, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with it.
Yeah,
sure. Why not? That's
we
exactly
what
happens.
We cut some of the jokes. Some of the jokes were a little too gruesome.
Yeah, you can't. You can only go so far.
You only go so far. You got to keep an eye on your staff.
That's right. Because next thing you know, they want money. That's not going to happen.
No.
That's not going to happen.
Right
No. That's no paying for writing Dune's funny. No. That's right. Yeah, you people think we just turn the mics on and start talking. Actually, which is really funny. I was actually talking to a guy at work about that. He said, "Hey, you still doing your radio show?" And I go, "Yeah," because I hadn't talked to him in a long time. This guy when I changed positions, and he said. I said, the only thing is I'm doing a music show on Saturday nights, and I still do the talk show. And he goes, how much preparation does that take to get ready? I go, and I was talking. I said, I have to do all the intros for the music and all the times. He goes, no, I mean for the talk show. I go, I have to do the intros for the music. The talk show, it's like Johnny and I. Here's how this starts. I send Johnny a link.
Yeah.
Johnny gets the link.
I get the link.
He pops on. We talk about
mic sound. How's my mic sound?
We talk about stupid stuff, and then sometimes
the stupid stuff keeps going.
And sometimes the stupid stuff turns into hookers, and we just go with it, and that's where it happens. It's just this happens.
One of these weeks we're going to do a show, and someone out there knows where you live, so start sending hookers over to your house.
Oh, that would be just.
That'd be. Wait a minute,
Johnny! Shut up, Johnny! Shut up! Shut up, Johnny! Shut up! 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 Shut up!
I'm not saying it'd be hilarious if a hooker showed up.
It would not be funny. Dune likes to be married.
It'd be funny to everyone but one person.
Me. Yeah. Would not be funny to me. But yeah, the guy thought that was
do an
pretty funny.
interview segment, you know?
I never thought about that. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to bring one in, have her sit right on Daddy's lap and do oh, Jesus Christ, what? Hooker on Daddy's lap. That right there just happened.
Dude. Thank you, dude. That was great.
That just happened.
Well, you know, you got so many isolations out of me this show. I had to get a few out of you.
You had to get a few out of me. You see what happened? I leaned back in my chair. I pulled the microphone close to me, and I got comfortable. And then next thing you know, Hooker on Dune's lap.
That's how it happens.
That's how it happens. That's how it starts. That's why I think we started the show that this is why we can't.
Swear,
this is
officer,
Johnny. We talked about this.
I just want to do an internet radio show.
That's
I
all I
don't
want to
know
do.
how the hooker got on my lap. I just wanted to do an internet radio show, officer. That's and next thing I know, there's a hooker on my lap.
There's a hooker.
Call me daddy.
That's right. Because that's what they do.
Because that's what they do.
That's what I heard.
That's what that big D stands for
That's
right
what
there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're going to give me an aneurysm. Oh, my God. Because the hooker's going to go back and say he had the biggest D I ever saw. He had this huge D.
With lights on it.
With lights on it.
And his cocks was fully functional
Fully
after
functional.
being repaired.
Wow. This is called tying that shit together with a bow.
Yes.
Is what that's called. Wow. You people that tune out early, you don't know what you miss. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, nay on the Dune Hookers Kickstarter then. No. No, let's not go that route. No, let's not.
Let's, yeah.
Wow.
And here we were going to get pissed off each other, getting a shouting match
We
about
were.
golf.
We were worried about golf.
That's why I opened with the Boz. I thought we were going to need to have
I'm going to need the boss to wind down from this.
No, the Boz makes some good music when the hooker's over.
I know what I mean. Boz is probably going to have some leave. Because I mean to tell you, I have to wonder how much stuff do you have to write down when you go on a sales call, like I don't know how much.
What?
I wonder if the guys noticed the big D. I wonder if I never thought about that. The two Cox guys. Hey,
that's a mighty fine looking D.
That's a good looking. No, they did not say that's a good looking D you have there. I'm pointing at the D back there, by the way. The people see. Luckily, not that many people watch on the video.
These are Cox experts, so they're going to compliment your D.
I think they have to by law.
Yeah,
they have to because they want to get a good.
They serviced
rating.
your Cox and they noticed your D.
Jesus Christ! This is wow. That's going to be oh man! I hope it's an online filling out thing and nobody calls. We'd like to hear about your experience with Cox. And you're back and going.
Is there a place to put notes in on this?
I'm sure there is.
There is. We could maybe say, hey, fix the internet, works great, friendly guys, and they even help me hide the hookers.
That's right. You put that in small letters and italics, right? That way it makes it kind of looks like an afterthought.
I wonder. I don't think they want you to put that in there.
I don't think they do. No.
I think your survey is about to get lost.
I think there's a good chance there'll be more than one person in the police station with the light in their face. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. I don't think we need that. Wow.
No. Might not want
to proud to be a sponsor of the U.S. Army. Talking about.
You're going to get a call from Sergeant so-and-so. Could you please not wear the hat next time?
Yeah, next time you decide to talk about hookers on the air, can you not wear the hat, please?
Please. You're just cover it up with some electrical tape.
That's true. I could make it say something else, but nah. Been there, done that. That joke's worn out.
You got a hat for every Republican candidate ever.
I do. I don't think I've missed too many.
And a Hillary for prison hat.
Which I don't wear, by the way.
Thank you.
That's just one time. I realize I spend a lot of money on stupid shit that I never use.
Yeah, like big D's that light up.
Like big D's that light up. No, hey, the big D gets lots of use.
Well, yeah.
That big D has gotten so much use, I've had to replace those batteries already. You know what size batteries that big D takes? Huh? Yeah.
Double A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Yeah. It's, well, you know. Sometimes it's what's on the outside, not what's on the inside.
You know what's the worst? What's absolutely the worst? Now, you know, most remote controls take double A or triple A.
Yes.
So if you want to ever be able to, you know, always be able to operate your TV without having to walk back and forth, since, you know, as we established earlier in the show, Gators don't have kid. So I can't, you know, say, hey, go change channel for me, like they used to do back before you had remote controls.
Yeah, and the wife only does that like once before you get to look.
Right. So
That's about as good as saying, get me a sandwich.
So I always keep a big pack of double A and triple A batteries. The worst is when you discover that there's such a thing as a quadruple A battery, and you find something that takes it, and the battery just goes dead, and you're there like, why won't this triple A fit in? Oh my, quadruple A? Seriously?
I didn't realize they had that small.
There is.
I didn't know they were called. I know what you're talking about. I know
there's a thinner battery that looks like a triple A, but it's a little bit thinner. It's a quadruple A.
Wow. Now that? You know that person used to work for Hallmark.
You see,
they used to work for Hallmark because they're the ones they invented Valentine's Day, right?
Now there are many things I like in quad. Batteries, not one
so
of
much.
them.
Not so much.
No. I like my music in quad.
I was going to say,
no.
I was going to say, like, I went and I thought I was doing this great thing. I went to Sam's Club and I bought batteries, and they have, of course, and you can buy batteries in different forms there. You can buy 14,000 double A's or 14,003 triple A's. Or D cells or whatever. Or they got this great variety pack, which is awesome, except for one thing. Guess what's in there? C batteries.
C batteries.
What the?
Boom boxes used to take C batteries or
okay.
cassette
You know what?
recorders.
Me having C batteries in my closet, right, or the battery drawer, because we got one of those, does not make me.
That takes C batteries.
So I get what? So I have to go to the DAV and buy a boom box now? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you know, some of the smaller radios I used to take C batteries. I mean, the larger ones took the Ds.
I was actually at one point contemplating what would happen if I put the C batteries in a D-size flashlight and stacked a bunch of quarters in there. That actually went through my mind for a second.
That would probably work if you had the right contact, you know, because that would provide enough voltage. It probably wouldn't last as long as the D cell, but that, you know, they're still 1.5 volt each.
I think it was the whole thing of, you know, I'm going to put $5 worth of quarters. I don't know. This is what happens when guys sit around and think too much. We do, you know, you start doing shit like that, next thing you know, you got a baby hung off the front of you and you're dancing like Michael Jackson. That's what happens. Oh, well.
Well, I don't know. You could always, you know, fill a sock with the C batteries. And,
I didn't think of one thing. I just popped in my head. I'm sorry. This happens sometimes. 50-year-old guy.
Okay.
Plus-year-old guy. Cox guys, help me out with something. Also, not just the internet.
Not just.
Do you realize, and I haven't told my wife this yet, and I told the guy, this is a story you'll be able to tell now when you leave, because I said, hey, there's a cable out in the garden out here, out by the house. I said, I don't know why it's out here, what it goes to, and he went out and he grabbed it, and it's like, here's this black, it looked like a coax cable, and he goes, no, this looks like a power cable. And he goes, and he looks over, he goes, is that a fountain over there? And I said, no, that's a rock. And I said, he goes, are you sure that's not a fountain? I go, no, it's just a rock. And I kicked it. I said, yeah, it's just a rock. And it's a rock that has a hole at the top. And there's been stuff growing out of this rock as long as I've lived here. And he goes and he grabs the plant out of the top. It's a goddamn fountain. All this time.
You had a fountain.
I had a fountain. I didn't even know. I thought I was a freaking rock. So now this guy's really impressed with Dunes, Big D. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't just pack their shit up and leave right then. Wow. You know, he's telling his friend, hey, he thought that was a rock.
First thing he shows us is the power cord for his fountain.
Yes.
Like, that falls under our jurisdiction.
Like that is what I'm here to fix.
We came out here, we fixed this guy's
Mr.
fountain.
Dune, we're here to fix your internet, not your goddamn fountain. No. So I have a fountain. I had no idea.
You have a fountain now.
I have a fountain now. Now I don't know where that power cord goes. I have no idea. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it after the show, I'm gonna go grab my tester and go out and at least see if the freaking thing's live, because I'd hate to think.
So you haven't found the other end of the cord and where it's
No.
plugged into. So
No
you still
idea.
don't have a working fountain.
No, there's just a fountain. There is a rock that's not a rock. That's a fountain. Thanks, Cox guy hooked me up.
You've gone from having a fully functional rock to having a non-functional
Functional
fountain.
fountain. Yeah,
Is this really a trade up?
I think I liked it better when it was a rock.
I think you should put the plant back in.
I'm going to.
Functional rock.
Unless I can make it work. 'Cause I don't know what you do with a. I mean, it's wow. All this time.
Well, is it sitting in like a?
No, it's not. It's in a stupid place. It's right underneath the window of a. It's
because generally a fountain would have to have something that feeds it water that it spouts out into, like it's in a pool or something. Right?
Yeah, I'm thinking the people that lived here before me didn't think that through either. Like I said, it's not like the person. Like you wouldn't think that was a fountain. You wouldn't. He knew. The Cox guy knew. He said, I think that's a fountain. I'm not going. No, it's just a rock. No, not a rock. So anyway, I got a fountain. Hey, I got a scaffold and a fountain. Fuck. There we go.
And a fire hydrant.
And a fire hydrant.
Which is also non-functional.
Which is also not a fire hydrant.
Well,
I got a fire.
It's functional as a fire hydrant for a dog.
Yes.
But it's not functional for putting out fires.
No. But I know what that is. Didn't know about the rock. I never thought about that. Maybe I can say that now. Hey, I got a fountain at my house. Does that make me sound cool?
I think that's just increased your home value.
I think it should. I never thought about
by a whole,
that.
like, 25
I should
cents.
be able. I may have. You know what? I may have to call the insurance company and say, "Listen, I need to make sure I got enough to cover this fountain." Because I mean, seriously, what if the house burns down? Will they replace that fountain? Because if the house burned down, all they have to do is clean the rock.
Right.
But now it's not. It's not a rock. It's a fountain.
It's a fountain. Right.
It's a fountain.
You got to replace that fountain.
That's right. Because I don't know. I'm really intrigued now. I want to go look. I almost want. It's dark. Never mind. That fountain ain't going. Trust me, that fountain's been there since I moved in. It ain't going nowhere. If somebody steals that fountain, then I'll be so pissed though. If that would that not be the shit? Tonight,
Discovery fountain.
Tonight, my newly discovered fountain gets stolen. Wow, that would suck. And I'd be so pissed about something I didn't even know I had. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. That's why we can't have nice things. Like fountains. Because we never know. No. But I gotta find out where the power cord goes, because it just disappears into the dirt, which can't be safe.
Well, it's, what better be in the ground than out on the ground.
Well, I know, but the other end has to go somewhere.
Right, it's going somewhere.
I mean, you got to keep in mind. In my mind, it goes like through the wall of the house, and then somebody has bared two wires and twisted them together or something. That's what I'm hoping. Hoping didn't happen. We're going to assume the fountain was put in by a professional.
You know what? It probably
that makes me feel better.
Probably goes to the neighbor's house. They probably did this venison style.
I never thought about that.
I ain't paying for the power for that fountain.
I should see if my neighbor will let me in his garage to see if there's like a power cord not plugged into something.
Can you plug that in?
Can you plug that in? I want to see if my fountain works. Huh. Wow. That's intriguing.
Yeah, but it's got to go somewhere. You haven't found like a plug in the basement that you have no idea what it goes to?
Not yet. I have to look. It's got to go somewhere. You're right. I'll have to go check.
Go somewhere.
All this time.
Maybe there's an outdoor outlet that's plugged into.
All this time I had no idea how cool I was.
Yeah. You've gone through life not realizing you're a guy with a fountain.
I'm a guy with a fountain. Holy shit. You're right.
You didn't even know it.
I mean, that right there, I'm going to sit up straighter. That's how I'm going to roll.
Man,
check it. This is
I could grow up to own a fountain.
This is my fountain 5-hit look. Check it out.
That is a guy who owns a fountain right there.
Oh, wait, here we go. If you don't like my fountain, fuck you. There we go.
Oh, wow, you said it.
I did say it. I didn't beep it out.
No.
Sorry. I did just say that, didn't I? I have to go.
You did. You just said it.
I'm going to have to go clean that up.
You got to fix that in post.
I'm going to have to go fix that.
Yeah.
That way it sounds like you. There.
There we go.
That's what it'll sound like when I'm done with it. So
just drop that in there after.
Just going to drop that right on in there. Wow. Still got a headache though. Having a fountain doesn't fix your headache.
Well, if you like sleep under the fountain and the nice cool water lands on your head.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I plugged this in, there probably wouldn't be any water coming out. Probably just dirt right now. Because obviously, that's the whole thing.
I mean,
here's the funny thing.
Like
I've been weed whacking the plant that's been living in the fountain for years. It's an actively living plant that grows.
And the guy just pulled it right out of there?
He just went and pulled it right out.
He killed your plant.
No. I put it right back in. It's good.
Oh, okay. It's back in now?
It's right back in where it was.
You put it back in? You didn't leave it out to test it?
No.
Because don't you have to, like, prime something like that?
Probably.
I don't know. We need to find
We got Google for that. Somebody can Google that. Venison, you got time. Venison fixed, how to fix your fountain with a plant growing out of it.
There you go. Step 1, pull the plant out.
Pull the plant out, that's right.
Don't put the plant back in.
Don't put the plant back in. Step 3, find out where to plug it in. Right. If I plug that in and all of a sudden I become rich. Oh my God. All this time.
Oil starts flowing out of it.
Oil comes out of it, that's right.
There you go.
And then,
Phase 3, profit.
Phase 3, just dollar bills. No, $100 bills. If it doesn't get stolen tonight.
Yeah. Someone doesn't steal your money.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it now before I have a chance to make it. What's the term when you fix the fountain? My fountains now? Is that what you say?
It spurts?
I see, that just sounds oogie.
I know. That's why I said it.
I don't know if I have to go to Home Depot and say, listen, my fountain don't spurt no more. That he may call 911. I don't know. I don't know if he's
I think he might refer you to the nearest doctor's office.
I think he might. He's like, that sounds like something that's going to take.
I need some help with my fountain. It's not spurting anymore.
My fountain's not spurting. They're going to say,
I can't get my fountain to spurt.
They're going to say, you know what? Silicone ain't fixing it. This is going to take something beyond what we have on our shelves at the big box store.
I think they make a pill for that now.
They do. I'm told. Rumor. I watch TV. Come on.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why you're being you're harping on this.
I didn't harp on it.
Stop harping, Johnny.
I just mentioned in passing that there's a pill that I think they.
We know that. Everybody knows that.
Okay,
everybody watches TV.
Yeah.
2 girls, 1 cup. There.
Wait.
Change. What? What?
You never did finish watching that video.
No.
You don't know how it ends.
I don't care. I know how it ends. Their fountain works at the end. That's how it ends. I've figured it out.
You are so right.
The fountain works at the end of the video.
2 girls, 1 cup.
I never thought about that. Their fountain works.
Their fountain was fully functional.
Dirt and all. Right?
Oh.
Why am I taking a drink after I said that?
Well, you're not drinking from a cup, so it's okay.
No.
You've now banned all cups from your house.
There are no cups in this house. They are not allowed. Because 2 girls may want to touch them. Anyway. So this week, we have Johnny tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's going to talk about golf.
Yeah, we're going to talk about golf.
Tuesday's show, for the people that don't know. I think is the Tuesday show still around?
Yeah, Vamp still does his show.
Haven't talked to Video Vamp in forever.
Yeah, well, a few weeks ago I called into his show.
It's been a while.
It might have been a month ago or so now. I don't know. We did talk because he didn't even know I was in Massachusetts, and so I now he knows I'm in Massachusetts.
Ah, good deal.
He was like, "Weren't you in Maine?" Like, yeah, I didn't, but I found a job in Boston, so that changed that plan.
Damon is online. Let's check and see if we can get Homeboy to answer the phone.
Yeah, we need to give him a call. We need to find out how many dead hookers he's buried this week.
We should.
Yeah.
Because I do have a question for him.
Yeah.
I sent him a text last night. I was going to see if he got said text.
Yeah.
Or not.
He hasn't replied to your text.
He didn't reply to my text. It kind of worried me.
Well, we need to make sure he's alive.
It's kind of worried me. He's not answering his Skype number.
Oh,
which
he might be dead with the hooker.
Oh, that's not good. You know what you do when you doesn't answer Skype? Call his cell phone.
You call a cell phone.
That's right.
Exactly what you do.
That's how we roll.
Yeah. You don't pick it up.
That's
Keep
right.
calling.
You people think we're kidding. You think we're just out here to have fun.
No,
This
we're
is serious.
about this.
This is serious crap. Big time
We're not messing
serious.
around here.
No, hell no. Hookers or no hookers, we're serious. Answer your damn phone. Come on, man.
What could he be doing that is more important than this?
There's nothing.
No.
He isn't a band.
Unless he's still burying the hooker.
Hi, you've reached Damon. I can't take your call right now.
Oh, man.
Please leave your name, number, and message after the beep, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
I got
At
this.
the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Damon, when you're done burying the hooker, give us a call back, man. We'd love to hear from you. You haven't called in a while.
We need to know, but you only got like 10 minutes, so.
And you haven't even answered Dune's text.
You haven't.
Yeah, you think he sends these texts because he wants
I sent him a text. I'll read it to him in case he needs somebody to read it to him. The text I sent last night was, so the question is, if you type boob when you meant to type the word boom, have you had too much to drink? I say, hell no. Peace, my brother. That's what I wrote last night.
That needs a response.
That needs a response. You should respond to that, crap.
I don't care if you're burying dead hookers. You need to respond to that.
Respond to my response. I want the response to the response.
Right.
And by the way, have a nice week.
Bye.
Peace. There you go.
There we go.
That's how we do it.
He's going to get that message, and that's going to make his day. I just know that is going to make his day.
Hey, somebody just came into the Vaughn Live room. I chatted, looked at all this. It says, never been here before. What's it like? Johnny, can you sum that up in 5 words or less?
It's primarily a show about titty fucking.
Yes, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
So, you just missed it. We had hookers in here showing how to do that.
Yeah.
You should have been here.
You should have been here. You missed it.
Oh, man. Oh my. What? Oh my. Oh wait, no. OMI. GTFO. I'm just reading.
So dude, you know what I think Damon's going to say after he gets that
I'm kidding.
message?
There were no hookers here.
No, they weren't hookers, but they were demonstrating how to titty fuck.
Come on.
Psh, don't do that. We don't have the budget
Pew.
for that.
I'm just gonna read what the guy types. Just type
really
anything.
volunteers.
Thank you, he says. Just keep on typing. Everything he types. I'm gonna read. We'll test this theory.
Oh, okay.
We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes to blow.
What's
anyway.
the theory we're testing?
If Dune will actually read what he types.
Okay. All right.
TY, he says.
TY.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dune doesn't like to curse, so
I don't like to curse.
Choice words that you want to type in right
I'm gonna
now.
I'll have to censor them.
You know, if you want to get Dune to say
"cunt,"
you might want to.
Hey.
I have no idea where I got that sound from.
he write, give her 10 minutes to blow.
Okay.
I will stay. Wait. He was telling me he's going to stay. There we go. There we go. Thank you.
There we go.
I haven't been on Vaughn in a while.
No.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I threw an extra ha in there. No.
This is still the guy talking.
Yes, he's still talking. But this is the Dune and Bob Show on NHBRadio.com, NHBShow.com, and also on Vaughn Live.
And YouTube.com.
That's right, YouTube on YouTube. You know what? I'm tired of telling you people what we're on. There's too many .coms.
If there's a comment at the end, we're
on there. We're probably on there.
We're probably on there.
Where the hell have you been?
Well, 2girls1cup.com.
Yeah, but that's not us.
No, that's
Ugh. Bleh. No, don't go there. Don't search it. Don't click on it. And if you do, don't call us back and say why.
Oh, come on. If you really want to understand the reaction videos, you gotta know what they're reacting to.
The reaction, yeah, well, it's true. Just pretend it's really bad.
Doesn't that help give the reaction context?
They're saying, it's Perish My Thoughts, the name. It says, just do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, man. This is one of those times where I can say thank God about one thing.
Yeah.
That right there.
That right there. Yeah.
Thank God. It's really loud, too. I'll turn it down.
But, this has been another fun-filled episode of the Dune and Bob Show.
That's right. This is what Sundays are all about. You're supposed to like kick back, relax. And I think I even said this before. You put your brain into neutral. And then what we say makes sense. I think.
There were some moments in there that made sense.
Can you guys play me a Texas song? Really?
A what song?
A Texas song.
Texas song.
I guess he thinks this is a music show.
Texas song. I don't think I have any
Texas song. Oh, you know what? I normally would never do this. I would never ever do this.
But
here
you are.
This is how we're going to end the show. There's your damn Texas song.
I was driving through Georgia in late July.
That's all you get.
Wait, but that was Georgia. Driving through Georgia, that's not Texas. That's a different state.
Crap, I screwed that up.
Yeah. Close enough.
Wait. Oh, this is the hooker song. This one here. This has got to be about hookers. It's called Kiss This. That's all you get of that one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Copyright laws.
Freaking copyright laws. Damn it. Oh, wait, I think the Cox dude wrote in for his last thing here. So the question is, oh no, that was me.
That was you.
It was nice to have a good, hey dude, listen, thanks for fixing everything. I appreciate it. You and yours have a great night. Have a great week. All that good stuff.
Right.
TF, he says TFIFU. No, you, not me.
All right.
You're weekly. Yes, I'm weekly. Every Sunday.
Yeah, 6 to 8 Eastern.
That's right. And I forgot to hit the ending show, so this is us. We're going to pretend that there's in the background going, you belong to this. This is how it's going to end.
Okay.
But we'll just go on. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm trying to think. I hope it's going to be a good week.
Yeah,
I think it will be. It's going to get warmer. Only downside is Venison may have no pants.
That is one of the downsides of the warm weather. But on the upside, he's got a jungle surrounding his house so that we can't see he has no
So it's no problem. So
all right.
The good thing is you can hear me because my internet rocks. Who sent me here? I don't know. You clicked on the button, man.
There we go.
There we go.
If you're not going to play it, I'll play.
You'll play the damn thing. There we go. NH Pope writes in, he says, Cox, always find a wet hole. No, that's no. He didn't get it. That's not right.
Sounds right to me.
Oh, no. No. Oh, man. This is how it starts.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But like I said, the best thing is, though, nhbradio.com has all your funny needs.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
they
you
do.
don't want to...
Because tomorrow, the golf begins.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow on...
Insert title here.
We're going to be talking about golf video games.
Golf video games.
You know, PC,
that's a party.
Nintendo, Sega Genesis. You know, what's the history of golfing video games? Because it could be interesting. And we might talk about Tetris too, because I think Brian wanted to talk about Tetris. And who knows?
You know, it figures you want to talk about golf, he wants to talk about Tetris. Oh, well, he's exotic.
And he still has his flask, so we might try to get him to take another swig of that Irish whiskey.
See if I can kick him out of the chair again.
Yeah. And I have the same brand of Irish whiskey now on my fridge, so I might I might join him for a little toast, and we might both end up running from our mics at the same moment.
Well, that would be good.
That would be good. It would make for silent radio for a moment, but, you know. But,
hey, by the way, Perish My Thought on Vaughn is Scottish.
Oh.
Do you know Findar? He's from Scotland, right?
You know, I recently sent him an email.
And he didn't tell you to go F yourself?
Well, he hasn't.
He says he do. Do you know Fender? You don't. Don't tell me you don't. Wow. Are you serious? Because he's a long-time listener to this show.
I sent Fender an email that basically, you know, said, hey, are you still a douchebag, or can you be a decent human being now? And I haven't heard back, so I'm guessing...
Gee, Johnny, that's a great way to say something. I'll have to remember that one. Are you still a douchebag, or do you want to be friends?
He really pissed me off the last time we exchanged emails.
Yeah, he was kind of mean, wasn't he?
He was kind of mean. He was really mean, and so I I basically decided. Well, it was one of those moments where there was some beer, there was some drinking.
There's always the best emails always start with beer.
Yeah.
Always.
And I'm like, gee, I wonder if he's still a douchebag or not. Maybe he would actually be nice and we could talk, or maybe he's still going to be a douchebag. So how do you find out? You ask. You ask. The drunk mind is a beautiful, simple thing. You just ask the question.
That's
You're
right.
still a douchebag or not? Yes or no?
Yes or no. Type yes or check yes or no. There we go.
Yeah. You didn't respond. And that also answers the question.
That's awesome. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. So
I'll have to use that around a person who's not going to slap the shit out of me. That's the key.
There's an ocean between us. He ain't going to slap the shit out of any one of us.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the closing, Bill Paxton passed away. I don't know if you saw that. The guy who played Chet from Weird Science. Unfortunately. That's how I remember him, Chet from Weird Science. Everybody else remembers him from Aliens. But I don't know. That's too bad. It's only 61, too.
Yeah.
Which makes me really wonder. I better get that fountain going.
Yeah, you only have so much time. Maybe.
That's right.
Yeah, you never
All
know.
right, anyway, Tuesday, Video Vamp. Wednesday, NESPShow.com. I think sooner or later they're going to be coming back, Damon and Liam.
Come back here next Sunday.
Saturday is still Outlaw Radio. Check them out. And then, hey, we're back. Take care, Johnny.
See ya.
Game over, man.
I'm glad that's over.
Man, that was awful.
Boy, I know. You know what I hated most? What? Everything. Everything stunk.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Let's blow this joint.
It's time to blast off for Dreamland. Don't go away mad. Just go away.
Let's call it a day. Everybody, go home.
Good night, lady.
See you later, alligator.
Go in peace, Cinnamore. I'm out of here.
Now, run along and play with your little toys.
Oh! It just gets worse and worse.
Please come again.
Ahead. Exorcise the demon. This house is clear.
Not.
We are leaving.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Oi, shoot the radio.